Welcome to another episode of Kurly's Bizarre Barcast.
Totally bizarre.
Just a bunch of friends hanging out, talking about random topics while having some beers, cocktails, wine, and anything with alcohol, really. This is awesome. This is Kurly's Bizarre Barcast.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Wrong guy. Oh, I missed. Never mind. I was counting on the way. I was trying to be cool, but there it is. There's the last one coming in right now.
Cool.
Thank you.
So many people.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's a big, huge cast of a bunch of creators all here to talk about different topics. But before we do that, we have to introduce all of you guys. I already introduced myself as the host. Some of you guys haven't met each other, but have been around for the past couple of months. And we have one new person on the show. Does anybody know who that is?
Fort.
Oh, way to out him out like that, Justina. You're going last now on intros.
Okay. I don't have to introduce myself. It's okay.
No, you have to. You have to do it for podcast reasons so people can recognize your voice. All right, Justine, you're going first now for doing that too. Go ahead.
Great. Hello, I'm Teeny. I stream on Twitch. I do other things. Cheers. I wasn't ready. You put me on the spot.
All right, Teeny. Beautiful intro.
I am a winner of a dating show, so.
Oh
Yeah. I got a girlfriend.
You're the winner of a dating. Oh, you are. Oh my God, you do. Yeah, you have a girlfriend now. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
It was your show.
Okay. Well, all right. Next up, we have Blue. It was my show. You're right. That was yesterday. All right,
Yes.
Blue, you're up next.
Woo! What's up, baby? How you doing? How's everyone doing? I probably sound a little different. I have absolutely nothing on my walls now because I'm moving in like a day, so the movers took everything. But I'm Blue. I'm a little goofy. I do freestyles a lot. I love Chris, and I stream like pretty much at this point like 7 days a week. So it's kind of a crazy life. But yeah, I'm ready for a good night. How are you guys?
Doing good, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Bringing that energy in.
Thank you for doing this whole entire show standing up. That's dedication. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, this is pure dedication.
Oh yeah, I like
Movers
that.
took all your chairs?
Yeah, the
All of
movers
his
took
dignity.
everything from me except my dignity.
Oh, okay.
That
no,
was gone
they
before
kind
that.
of yeah.
That was gone before.
All right. Next up, Leah. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, I'm Leah. I stream here too. Not, you know. I'm trying to figure out why my camera is so blue on your end, but so normal on my end. So I'm really distracted right now.
Might be
I'm
like a
also
Zoom
really
thing.
sick, but I'm confused. Like I look normal for me, and then I look like super blue on yours, but it's fine.
It's okay. Maybe it can be part of
What's
the.
the color of your hair?
Yeah.
It's purple. It's purple.
Oh.
Okay, it is purple.
But
Okay, if it was blonde, I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Whole aesthetic
It is
now.
purple.
Sounds like a Blue Man Group kind of
Yeah, it's
thing.
an
blue.
energy. I
Yeah,
love it.
I look completely different.
Can you bring another color on the screen?
Well,
Like
Leah,
it's like yellow and it turns blue.
go ahead and tell us what you do.
Mostly hot tub streams, but I also play League of Legends really badly. So just forewarning.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show.
That's about it. Thank you.
Marty, you're up next.
Hello, everybody. My name is Martin Casales. I'm a professional wrestler out of Salt Lake City, Utah. A lot of people who know me from the professional wrestling world know me from WWE Tough Enough or a show called Lucha Underground. So I've been spending the last 18 years in the wrestling ring. I stream here now on Twitch. I find it way more fun than getting kicked in the face. Yeah, it's a blast. I love streaming. So I stream my workouts. I stream me also sucking at video games. And that's me.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the show, Marty. I'm
Man,
glad to have you
Russia.
back. You did a wonderful time the first time on.
Thank you. It was so fun last time. It was just a chill sesh. I need to get a drink, by the way. I have my wife grab me a drink, but it was just a chill sesh. It was
Thanks,
awesome.
man. I have some crazy
women.
topics, and moving forward with the new year, we're actually implementing a lot of topics that have been going on, like trending and stuff like that. So we talk about that too. So you guys will like the
Betty
first
White.
topic.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a little rough one, but we got through it.
R.I.P.
Well, welcome back to the show, Marty. Thanks for coming here.
Thanks for having me.
Next up, Moat Simulator. Welcome back.
Oh, hi. It's nice to see you. Why have you been hiding your Britney Spears poster? It's like my favorite thing. What's it doing back there?
Oh, I got these new So-So Sake Soda things that I'm gonna be trying on stream. So Brittany is just holding them for me.
Okay, that's really nice of her. Hello, my name is Moat Simulator. I am level 6 in Skyrim. I'm a 3-time Fallout 76 Nuclear Winter World Champion. I have narcolepsy and I let my illness define me. And I don't have anywhere else to be, so thank you for having me on. Also, most people never can guess this about me, but I'm actually right-handed. So.
Oh, wow. I would have never guessed.
Mhm.
All right. Next up, from all the way across the world, first time on the stream, Bor FPS, welcome.
Howdy. G'day. So my name is Bort FPS, and you probably guessed it, the FPS stands for first person shooter. That's what I stream. But we like to make it fun and interactive. So I'll do a few challenges for you guys. And on the weekend as well, we do party streams. I play VR, I play horror. So we're more than FPS. And yeah, I'm really excited to be back on the Untitled Dating Show to win over Chris's heart again. So yeah, thanks Chris for having me.
Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to come on, because it's literally daytime for you, right?
Yeah, I just woke up half an hour ago. You can probably tell.
I love that. Welcome to the show, buddy. Hope you have fun. All right, next up, For Sale. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me back. So for I usually talk about like sex positivity on stream, healthy relationships, a little bit of politics, a little bit of religion, because all of them intersect. But yeah, it's just a good time, lots of information and education, and helping people improve their lives. Be a little more adventurous.
Love your background.
Cults?
Thanks, man.
For Sale, are you hip on cults?
Yeah, I am actually. Like talking about religion.
Oh man.
Kind of have to.
Speaking of the guy talking in the background, that you guys haven't heard his voice yet. If you're listening through Spotify, Squalla, go ahead.
Oh, I'm Squalla. I stream and I make music, but recently on stream we've been a deep dive into cults, and I just found out the other day there's one called Happy Science that is Satan is a furry. They believe that Satan is half cat, and anyone that dresses up as a furry is a Satanist.
There's no way.
Wow.
Happy Science is ran by Master Ryuho. I write the notes down, so I stay in because I want to know this shit, because I just found out like cults existed. Like, well, I knew they existed, but I never had the time to learn. And there's a lot of them. And they made an anime where they go, and the reason dinosaurs are extinct in this cult are Satan got on little saucers and shot all the dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What the?
And he's a little cat person, and he makes $45 million a year. Okawawa.
Wow.
He's the carpet bomb North Korea.
Thank you, Squalla, for that wonderful intro. I appreciate it.
Listen to my music on Spotify. Vibes.
Next up, Meowdalin.
Soft World out now.
Wow. Meow. Hi. My name is Meow. No correlation, or is there? That's the question. Or is it? I stream on Twitch. We do a lot of things. We talk. Sometimes we go. Sometimes we, a lot. So, I'm just pretty shook. I didn't think that my cult would get exposed within the first 5 minutes of this podcast. I have to rethink my strategy here. But that's me. Hi.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Welcome back. Next up, we have Toshka.
Hi guys, it's me. I'm happy to be back. Thank you, Chris, for having me back again. Happy to be a part of the team. Hi, Chad. Y'all are looking cute tonight. Hi. Okay. Thanks for being here.
You have that like very soft vibe of like you have like that perfect like ASMR, like relax, go to sleep, vibe. Welcome, Tosh. Thanks for all your help lately too. I appreciate you.
Of course.
All right, and the next one will be Archie. Welcome to the show.
How's it going, everybody? Josh, always a pleasure to be here. Everybody looks beautiful tonight. Chat, like you too as well. You're all breathtaking. I'm probably the opposite of Toshka, where she will basically serenade you and help you stay focused and relax and actually get things done, while I will basically just hype the living crap out of you and just make you have too much energy. All of a sudden, you can't go to bed. And so here's a little sample of that. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like tonight we're having a barcast tonight, and you know what time it is. You can see right there, Sentient is really excited. He's on his feet all day. Lots of individuals here tonight. Let's get started. First question's up, KurlyChris.
All right, that was I don't know how. I'll do my best to follow up to that, but
follow that.
I might need a. Is that everybody on the show? Everybody got to introduce himself. Everybody can, put their voice out there. Yeah, we're good. All right, cheers to Archie. I also want to say cheers to everyone that came on for the, I believe, second episode of 2022, episode 147. And I'll be drinking too tonight with you guys. My stuff's in the freezer. My roommate's going to bring it too, so I'm excited. Also, we are going to ask a very interesting topic to start off the show, and I'm excited to hear your guys' very intrigued. I'm very intrigued because this is something that's been an issue that is going on with a lot of content creators. When it comes to DMCA, what are your guys' opinions about DMCA moving forward, about what you can and can't watch? Thank you. Open floor.
Help me understand. Is there a new DMCA rule that just came out recently, or are we talking about the?
Why we can't watch anything that's DMCA related for like TV networks. So you can't be streaming and watching like Hell's Kitchen or any kind of anime that has DMCA rights.
I have a hot take. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Let's hear
Just be an interesting streamer and don't rely on other content to react to or have playing in the background.
Bro, that shit's hard.
Now, like First Amendment rights, you do what you want and all that jazz. So it's dumb that there's a law for it, but like, just do something else.
I want to add to that. I want to add to that. I'm just gonna go the opposite side of the coin of where there's so much good DMCA music that bring back good memories, gives you the vibe that you need, and you can't listen to that for 8 hours of the day, and you have to pick some random ass music that you're hoping you can actually have those memories attached to it. Yeah. And so that's the killer part. I want to listen to yours.
Please
and
listen
I need
to
you to give me
music.
That's would be my argument. To like, I feel like if there's so much music out there that like if you can't find like someone that's not DMCA free, like I promise you, there's somebody out there. I think that it's so hard to get out there as a smaller artist because obviously the big fish are just eating everything up. But I think that's like. I mean, our job, like Meow said, is to find content and bring it to the people and give them something to get them going. Like that's our job at the end of the day. If we're not doing that, then what are we doing? We're just sitting here watching anime. I could do that. Anybody could do that.
It's tough, I would say. Like a lot of people want to hang out with their friends like you would do it at home and watch Game of Thrones together. And so they have a group of like hundreds of people that want to watch the same show. That is the coolest thing we all can react to and be a part of. That is something that I know that's not being creative. That's why I wanted to go back to Meow. Like she's right, but there's no wrong to what she said. It's just kind of sucks that we can't have that family environment. I wish we can just turn off the monetary transactions of that stream so we can watch it together without getting dinged for that 30-minute segment of watching. But you can't because it's like going to you're watching an NBA game, you have to pay for that NBA license. You know, and you go to the bar, they paid for the license for commercial licensing, and so it is kind of like pirating for 100 other people who didn't pay for a Crunchyroll subscription or something. So that is the take on that. That kind of sucks. But I've seen like the Wild Wild West like 10 years ago that you guys talked about, or 8 years ago on Twitch. I wasn't part of that. I've only been on the platform for 2 years, so I'm already adapting to DMCA. So it's not that severe for me, but I can see others who've been on this platform have been able to do all these things. Having the transition must be difficult. How many of you guys have that transition that's difficult for you? Go ahead, Mo.
Definitely. I like jamming out to nostalgic music, and the fact that I can't do that sometimes. And sometimes I want to be like, oh, this is what I jammed to when I was in high school or whatever. The fact that I don't have the option sucks. I get it, but it also sucks that we don't have the option to do so.
Well,
I also think that some people in chat, like as streamers, it's like you either hate it or you're like whatever with it, you know? But with chat, some people like to watch someone react. Like that's what they like, you know? Like some people are just into that. Like it's like if I'm watching my favorite movie and someone's never seen it before, I'm like constantly like did they just see that part, you know? So it's like I feel like sometimes it's unfair to chat as well, you know, not just us.
True. There's a lot of YouTube videos they want me to watch and has DMCA music on it. I had to mute it and it loses the value. It sucks.
I mean, like when it comes to like breaking the law on stream, I have sort of like a little bit of experience with that. So like I was playing like video games. I'm a big Skyrim person, but I like kind of got a little bit like I was feeling kind of under the weather the other day. So I sort of did an IRL stream, and while I was out there, I actually like jacked a car, and then Twitch banned me actually for like a few hours. And I'm just saying that like, it just seems unfair that like Twitch would ban me for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what world do we live in that you
life?
can't jack a car on stream? Like that's
like I
fucked
understand that like it's like technically illegal,
fuck.
but like just because you know you're not supposed to do it doesn't mean like my chat really enjoys when I jack cars on stream. So I'm really not sure.
I'm out.
It's a slippery slope. Isn't it?
What
Very, very slippery slope.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta talk about this. Are we talking RL or GTA?
Like Chris, what can I say?
Legally.
Whatever is within Twitch TOS.
It was
had
in
I-
GTA for sure.
For sure. Looks at camera. Long.
It's just like
long time.
I have a bunch of payments for my car, you know what I mean? Like I have allergies. I can't just be going like doing all this content all the time. Sometimes I just want to be walking around. And you know, if I get like a little some sticky fingers and like Twitch catches me on that, I don't understand, you know? To me that's outside of who I am as like a content creator. You know, sometimes you just get tired, sometimes you don't want to do games all the time.
Separating the art from the artist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was this recorded or you tweeted and they banned you because you did
It was live streaming. I was doing it live on the platform. I was breaking the law.
Yeah.
In GTA.
It is that you know that all of you probably don't know about this. Maybe you do. I don't know. A lot of you in the chat probably don't know. Your recording in Twitch can be used in the court of law.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For what?
I didn't know that yet.
Look at Mo's face. Like,
it is an unedited product that cannot be edited. And so that is a specific terminology. Like, yeah. And so I don't know what the term is. Somebody in the chat probably can figure it out. But if you are streaming an IRL stream and you catch an act of your friend doing something or you did something, that can be used against you. If you're going against the speed limit and they've recorded and you show off that you're going 100, that is used against you the moment they want to file those charges.
Chris, how long do your streams stay
Yeah.
for?
3 hours.
Okay. Like, do you delete them after?
Doesn't matter if you delete it.
No, I don't. They're on YouTube afterwards too.
Yeah.
oh
It
shit.
came on the wrong stream.
Hot on like every platform available.
Sometimes good to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for people like that.
It's good for exposure.
Live on the edge.
I like getting in trouble.
Play on the line until you get completely burnt. You know?
That's true. Any more?
Something of an opinion on this one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Uh-oh.
So, so as much as I kind of sort of agree with like have enough personality not to rely on like media stuff when it comes to music, like that's a big part of a lot of people's personality. Like I feel like I tune into a lot of streams, and then if they're playing something that I really vibe with, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna stay and type. And like, I don't know, that connects people, I think, so that kind of sucks.
I agree with like the whole music thing. The music thing really sucks, but in terms of like reacting to content, like that's it was about time, I think, for some very popular streamers. I think we all know who we're talking about. Watching hundreds and hundreds of episodes, like that was they were just playing with fire, I think, at that point.
I think they were on purpose. I think they all meant for
Squall, you're really quiet.
I think it's all for publicity. Like everything that was done, like people like you on Twitch, if you ride the line the most you can, it's gonna get you more eyes on you. Because if you're not like somewhat about to break a rule, no one gives a shit. Like more often than not, I'm not saying every case, but
Well, and the reality is if you are someone with giant numbers, the reality of you being able to bounce back from something and your voice being heard by people up at Twitch, versus a smaller creator who rides that same line, but then actually gets, in trouble. I think that, there's definitely like a privilege there.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be right. They're not gonna eradicate them. Like you could be done. Like we could just all be like bye. Like
I think it's weird that people keep saying that they get banned because nobody's like the people who are saying that are just getting suspensions. Like so I think that throwing around the word ban is kind of not accurate and damaging to like what is actually happening,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
That's a good question, Chris.
Thanks.
This is a fire night right now.
It's a very important question moving forward, especially for all our careers and people watching that want to be creators for different
One
platforms.
day you're not going to be able to have a Britney Spears photo because it's.
I agree with you on that. Actually, I do agree with you on that. And it's actually a Pepsi poster, but it's in the left corner, so you can't see it. So I won't be able to have it because it's Pepsi as well.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
It's going to be a little insane, but it's kind of weird because I used to be a restaurant server for a long time, and they use a lot of advertising that they don't pay for beers and stuff, and sometimes they'll leave up those like signs, and they don't even sell those beers anymore, or they'll play
not recording on the platform.
Yeah, but other people are recording and posting it on social media to promote that bar, so it's not really fair, and they're making more money than creators are. So it's kind of interesting, like, for that to happen.
Let's think about it this way. It's easier to attack Twitch than it is to go find that specific bar that has that product that they can just move out and say that wasn't me that put it up.
Okay.
It's hard to explain because there's a way to get around all that, and so it's the same thing with tax evasion. But anyways, there's a lot of messed up stuff out there. But
love tax
yeah, I know
evasion.
what you mean.
Big fan of it.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead,
pounds on the door,
and open up one of these.
Open up.
And then we're gonna go to the next topic. Everyone that's listening in. This is the new Soso Sake soda. I haven't tried it. I waited to try it for you guys, to be on with you guys, because I'm excited. It's a new brand. Look at here. They sent me some, so I'm gonna talk to them about sending some to you guys as well on the Barcast.
Oh yeah.
Is it like alcoholic or what is it?
Yeah, it's 5.8% actually.
It's a soda? Is it
It's sake and soda water.
Wow.
Can I have one?
Yeah,
Is there flavors?
I'm
or
gonna
is it
be.
one flavor?
There's different flavors. So this is like a cherry flavor. There's a lemon flavor, and there's an apple flavor. So this is apple.
Oh heck yeah.
Well, I'd be all over that lemon.
Hashtag sponsor.
But they're also vegan and all that stuff. So I'm gonna talk to them about possibly. Like it's pretty cool because like everyone could pretty much drink them, and I'm gonna talk to them after this show to possibly maybe doing some other collaborations with them. So that'd be really cool.
Ooh.
So cheers to new things, and always involving.
Cheers.
Well, that's actually really good.
Yum. Give me the flavor profile. What are you getting?
It gives me that little like, when you drink sake, it could be like too sweet. It's like perfect because the soda water like tones it down a little bit.
Cuts through it.
Yeah, it's
Getting
really
any
good. It
notes?
has that little like smells like apple.
Ooh.
Swish
How's
it
the, like,
around.
How's
Yeah.
the umami tones?
It's really good. It's also one of those things I feel like if you drink a bunch of them, they're gonna creep up on you because it's 5.8%. Most people are used to drinking 4.2 in a normal beer.
Teeny. That extra 1.2% is just too much.
It adds up.
Really, it
Makes a difference.
sneaks up on them.
It definitely tastes like sauce. You know what would be really good with Korean barbecue? Oh, really good with Korean barbecue.
Love KBBQ.
Yes.
Every
Now I'm
single time
hungry
on
again.
Twitch, somebody talks about food, it kills me. I'm just trying to eat.
That's same.
All right, let's open the floor up. What should everyone experience in their lifetime? What is something that everyone should experience in their lifetime?
Sex.
Yeah.
An orgasm.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, there's some people out there that haven't experienced sex.
Okay.
Some people die a virgin. We don't want that.
We don't. Are you speaking about what they want? Because some people want to die like that.
Well,
so it's-
okay, maybe they wanted it, but I wouldn't.
okay, so it's something you think people should all experience
me-
is having sex.
wanna
With
know-
someone you love.
Okay.
Different.
Okay.
Okay.
Some people are asexual though, so I feel like they wouldn't really.
Oh,
like
true.
it.
True. That's facts.
What's your everybody else?
I could just like for fun. My friend says it's like taking out the garbage. So
Help me understand why sex. That way, that way people can invest in your idea.
Why sex?
Yeah.
Like elaborate on your
What?
answer.
Yeah.
What makes sex so great?
Yeah.
Why should
think-
everyone experience sex?
I think my
Right.
dad's in chat. So next question. Next person.
We're still sticking on this topic. We're not gonna.
No, yeah.
Editor's
Next
chat.
person.
Next person.
Same topic.
I would say Japan. If you're gonna visit a country and you haven't visited Japan, I know pandemic's not making it easy. I visited Japan 5 times, and I've never been to a place that. I mean, again, I've visited many countries. It's not just specifically Japan. It has the Twitch vibe, the Twitch culture there. It has incredible, respectful people, and even if you don't speak the language, there's plenty of options for you to be able to enjoy what they have to offer, from hardcore to extreme culture to like so many amenities. You can go to Shinjuku and you can't finish everything in 1 month in Shinjuku alone. For every single floor 1 will be like a billiards table, floor 2 is a massage, floor 3 is a different location, floor 4 is your therapist, floor 5 is a freaking it's got different stuff in every single building. And you know, at nighttime at like 4 o'clock in the morning, degen hours, you got people basically just raving out in the streets. But maybe now it's not the same anymore. But it's just different for everyone. And if you want to go to an onsen, you want to go across and travel, they got it all down. They did it right.
Good Odaiba.
Oh, okay. Unreal. But how
Are
many people
you-
here have been to Japan?
I've never been. Are you guys able to cross
I have student
the
loan.
international border yet? Because in Australia we can't. I'd love to go to Japan, but yeah, we can't go anywhere.
No, we
I
can't
think I
go
can
anywhere.
do whatever.
Okay.
Wait,
Pretty sure.
we can't go anywhere?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure we can go wherever we want.
Yeah.
I mean, I just haven't been anywhere because I have no money. I've never checked the
Same.
COVID protocol.
I don't think we can go to Australia. That's for sure we can't do. Even from the United States, we can't do it. They just close their
can't.
borders.
I don't even think we could go to Hawaii, and that's a part of the U.S.
I had to,
Yeah, Hawaii
Or can
is
we?
super strict.
Yeah,
Hawaii,
But you
yeah,
can't be at the
they
quarantine.
close down very often.
that's what I thought.
How far is
Anybody
the or do you know how far the flight is from Japan to from Australia to Japan?
It'd be more than an hour. I don't know actually.
True. Wanted to make sure.
One.
Does anybody in chat know
Just a quick
how far it is
skip
from
to
Japan to Australia? That'd be awesome to see.
Probably like, I'd say probably like
Average
10
flight
hours.
time 10 hours. Yeah, it's spot on 10 hours. Yeah.
14 hours from Australia to
like
Japan?
Australia?
They're right
Like,
next to
nowhere.
each other.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Like, where
I'm a
could you
certified
go from
genius.
Australia?
No.
The other side of Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Australia's big.
It's pretty big.
From,
yeah.
From California to Japan, it was 14 hours for me. Not
Right.
from Australia to Japan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the United States is a 14-hour flight.
Yeah. And it wasn't a comfortable flight. If you did the first time trying to be cheap about it, dude, just saving up to go first class. Dude, you're so screwed. Your next go. I was like, oh god. Yeah.
I had Delta, and they had unlimited drinks. They just kept. I drank all the whiskey in the airplane. And they just kept giving it to me, like, oh, it's international. So I'm like, okay, no one else is really drinking. So if you want to just keep going, I'm like, okay.
Okay. That's awesome.
Like, okay, don't tell me twice.
I'd be like to the person next to me, like, yo, you got a drink for me, dude. Or take care of me, bro, please.
You are my flight buddy.
Yeah.
We are
Whether you
going to
like
have
it or
wings
not.
by the end of this.
Have you ever gotten really drunk though and then fallen asleep and then woken up hungover and you're still on the plane?
No.
Because that's happened to me on my way to China, and then I was really nauseous, and then it started going down. I needed to throw up in the bathroom, but they wouldn't let me go because the seatbelt sign was on. So I had to throw up beside this like old Chinese lady that didn't know anything.
Aww.
So now I don't drink on international flights anymore.
She's like, this is the worst
or
fucking
you can
flight
just
of my
get the
life.
bag pre-game, like everything ready, so you can throw up into the bag.
This bitch over here is trash, fucking puking in a bag beside me. This is the worst fucking flight I've ever taken.
I mean, I had a bad time, but I think she probably had a worse time.
Yeah, probably.
I've fallen asleep at the gate. So I got through all security and I sat there at the gate, but I'd been up all night doing whatever. And then I fell asleep, and then they'd shut the door by the time I woke up. The airplane was still there, but they wouldn't open the door because once you shut it, you can't reopen it.
Oh, no.
And so I was like, it's right there. I swear I saw you shut it like 2 seconds ago. I was like, well, it's shut. Once it's shut, it can't open. I'm like,
oh my god.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to spend the night
That's
here.
a fire hazard.
Right? Now I'm just sitting there. Because it only takes for like an hour and a half to get through airport security anyway.
I was going to ask you guys a couple questions. What other things should we enjoy, like other than Japan and sex?
I got this. You ready?
Let's hear it, Blue.
I think at one point in everyone's life, they should have this one moment where the stars align and they just drop the hardest bar on a beat. And they just so proud of themselves. Just absolutely like everyone's like, yo, this guy can't even rap and he just did that. Let's go. Like everyone's like, yo, someone get that man a record label right now. Like that's like it's next level. It's euphoric.
I agree with that. I think
Valid.
How does someone
it does hit different.
How does someone figure out how to drop a bar?
You just put a couple words, you rhyme them together, like cat hat. You say bam. Make sure that beat slaps.
Like a Dr. Seuss book, yeah.
Like got a cat, got a hat, and you know what I mean. It's gotta flow on the beat. Everything's just gotta click.
So
it's in the moment. It's like it's like like I said, the stars just align, and you see it, and then everyone's just like, yo.
Do you practice in the bathroom, in the shower?
Nah.
Or do you have to like rhyme
You
at
just
home?
black out. You black out.
It's a straight emotion. It's like you feel the spirit, you feel the world, you feel all that energy come in your body.
Yeah.
Do I have to be on anything?
If you want.
It probably might help the flow.
I just get high on life.
Yeah, so
I drink Arnold Palmer's and get high on life. That's it.
I think everyone should experience working in retail at least once in their life.
No, what is wrong?
Retail and food service for sure.
Yes.
No.
Service in general.
Food service.
Why?
Yeah.
It should be like you join in the. You have to sign up for the fucking military. Like you have to fucking at least
That would
work
be
a
cool.
month in fucking restaurants and retail.
1 month.
Israel
That's
has
it.
something going for
Should've
them. I
changed
think
real
that's
fast.
Kids wouldn't last in retail.
It just makes people understand that type of, so like if we had like 50 years to 100 years of doing and making that a role, just imagine when you go into a store and someone's busy, you're like, oh shit, they're busy. I understand.
Yeah.
Instead of like, fuck you, what are you doing? And it's like, dude,
Culture
come
would
on.
be completely different.
Completely different
Basic
culture.
Training is Black Friday. Like,
Yep, that's another one.
You're trying to like condition culture into being nicer to people.
It's understanding more than nice. So you don't really need to be nice, but understand like what's going on around you, because most people aren't going to understand it.
No
Yep.
way. Why would you want to put someone through that hell of retail? Or oh my god,
so that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Less Karens in the world.
Why do you want everyone to know? Like, there's bad things that happen in this world that like people shouldn't experience. They don't have
bad stuff is still gonna happen.
Retail and food service are that bad because people don't give a fuck and they don't experience it, so they treat people like shit because they have no idea what the fuck they're going through.
I mean, well, you gave the answer away right there.
Like I treat food service like workers and establishments like very well. Like I clean up my space. If there's like trash around, I'll pick it up. Like I just do it. I don't know, man. It makes it clear.
Why do you not like it?
Every person I've ever dated has always looked at me like
no sense what we're saying. What's your reason why you don't like it?
I've worked in both. I worked in men's warehouse. I worked on a food truck, and I literally.
So the people you hated, or was it basically the actual work?
I did hate the people. But I liked the work was fun. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't want to put my kids through that. Like, if I had the opportunity to be like, nah, you don't have to do this, I wouldn't make them do that because I would leave and I'd be. Oh my god, my brain would be fried.
Are you looking for kid applications? Like that sounds awesome.
But your fucking kids would end up growing up treating retail and food service workers like shit because they never went through that.
Them. I would never allow that. I would because that's a person thing. If someone's a dick to other people, that's deeper than them going in the retail store and being an asshole. They were an asshole before the retail store. They're mean to everybody.
So you're saying you wouldn't want them to go through retail or food service, but you would backhand your kids.
Wait, no, we're not going down that topic. We're not talking about that.
Backhanding means like caressing them and saying you're such a good person.
Thank you.
Sweet nothings.
Yeah.
It's a little tap on the head. Pat. It's a little pat.
How about anybody else? Anything else that we should basically experience?
I like international travel. Oh, that's good. Stay on that.
Or you're muted.
Instantly slid in there.
Words.
For sure.
I think everyone should gamble at least once.
Oh, so they can.
They should take every single inch of they should take a big risk. Like I think they should gamble once. Whether it doesn't have to be everything you have, but you should take some money or something and put it on the line and see what it feels
on
like.
the line.
I think.
Yep. Like I would say, like, if yeah, sure.
On like Google.
I could see what he's trying to say. Like basically create intensity.
Like you should
and make them understand the value of their money.
If you're of age of gambling and you can do it and it's legal, where you should try it at least once in your life. Not saying take out your whole bank account and try to go big, but
each person is gonna have a different experience though. Imagine they win. Now they keep winning, and then they're gonna basically think that's the way they make their money, and then boom, they're in debt.
True.
When I was 18, I had scratch-off tickets, and I won 3 in a row, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I could usually win."
It's GG.
How people do
But
it.
I know it's
GG's game over.
It's kind of like saying cigarettes. It's a real addiction, but again, it depends.
It's also your type of personality of a person, though.
Yeah.
True.
Only addiction if you admit
That's
it.
a lot to do with your mentality.
No, it's not.
Admit it.
Yeah, gentlemen.
That's the best part. It's totally. I'm gonna use that quote. Do you mind if I take that?
Go for it.
Amazing. Oh God. I have one more. I know.
Are you shotgunning that?
Yeah.
Let's go, Teeny.
Is she?
Is that what's happening?
It's really aggressive.
That's what's happening.
Every single Barcast.
I don't have fucking nails, bro. Bort's doing it with me.
You guys can literally.
She's
You
about to
guys
get a
literally
shotgun
can
in.
message me.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it.
Shotgun
Wait,
away.
Bort in here.
He's in here.
Okay.
Who's
So
gonna win?
impressed right now.
Is it gonna be
Christini
Bort? Is it
versus
just
Bort?
Teeny?
Oh, that was boring.
Oh my God.
Bort.
Drink
There's
now.
Wait,
That was
what are you
close.
drinking?
Oh, that makes a huge difference.
But I still have a
Bort, you're
little
still
bit in
muted.
here.
You're still muted, Bort.
You're so cute, Bort. I love you.
Bort, you're muted this whole time.
Promise.
Muted in Discord.
Wait, is he in our Discord?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is. I checked.
Oh, okay,
'cause I
okay.
Noticed he was
He's
muted.
called Daddy Bort. Okay.
Daddy.
Oh, like that.
Daddy.
Sorry.
Daddy, we can hear you.
Still, hello.
Can you hear us? Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Wait, is it working now?
Yep,
Hello.
it's working. Hello, hi, welcome
Okay.
back.
Did you not hear what I was? Did you not hear what I said about
No, we didn't hear any
the
of it.
retail workers and stuff?
No.
Nope.
No,
I said I asked the question coming from an Australian. Why don't Americans pay their workers a decent wage?
Yeah.
And what's the
Great
whole thing?
question.
What's the whole thing with the tipping shit? Like, I still don't understand that. Like, what is that about?
Capitalism.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's a way for companies to not pay their employees what they should be paid and have the consumer actually pay that.
It's a form
Like-
of gambling, honestly. Oh, look at that. Full circle.
There are some places where the amount of tips that you make infracts on like your actual like payout overall and your actual like hourly. It like goes into those that detail.
Okay.
Some places it's just you get tips on top. So it really just depends on where you go and looking at like the actual business that you're going to be working for and the way that they pay out. But the problem with the way that everything's run over here is that if you raise general wages, then the price of everything else and the general cost of living will just inflate. And so it's just a constant battle of inflation just because of free market and everything. So
It's a slight increase.
So in Australia, we just throw that in the bin and go, here's a decent wage.
Here's
Go
an actual livable paycheck.
Go wild.
what's your healthcare like over there?
Really good. We have free healthcare. Yeah.
That's interesting,
yeah?
Bart. So when you go to a strip club, do you just throw all the tips in a bucket?
No tips. No tips. No tips.
You don't tip people at the strip
Wait,
club?
so you just
Of course we do, of course we do.
free?
Well, we don't
my-
have
Pay to play.
we don't have ones though. It's dollar. It's like we only have dollar coins. So it'd be a bit weird if you're like throwing pegging dollar coins. at them.
Pelting them with coins.
So all those songs, all those American rap songs that are like, oh, he was showering me in ones. It's like in Australia it wouldn't work because it'd be pegging
How do you tip
metal
them?
coins.
Yeah, like, what do you put? What do you put in
Hold
their
on.
bra
That can
then?
be a
It's
whole
like,
other thing.
Coins.
So
That's coins.
no,
Yeah, just
you're
coins.
Doing a great
Not what
job,
you
hun. And then
just like a wishing well.
Why
Just,
do your nipples taste
There you
like
go.
pennies?
Piercings?
It tastes like 24 cents.
All
The
right.
coins you stuffed in your bra.
Let's ask one last person. Toshka, you ready? What should everyone experience in a lifetime? Your last one.
I think everyone should experience the roller coaster ride.
nope.
The roller
I almost
coaster
fell
ride?
out of one.
One
I almost fell out of one. No
Like,
thanks.
You almost fell out of one? Like dead ass?
Dead ass.
What?
Almost fell out of one.
Never.
So
give
when I
up
was
that
little,
fight.
I'm a pretty
roller
small build.
coaster.
Well, not anymore because I put on the COVID kilos. But when I was younger, I was like a small build, and we went to a theme park in Australia, and it's like this wooden roller coaster, and I only just met the height requirements. I think I was like just at the right age and the right height, but I was like very tiny. And the bar, when we got into the thing, like the bar came down, but it was like this far apart of like my gut. So when I was actually in the ride, I was like going like all around the cart. And then we went up the big hill and then we came down and I almost flew out. My mum had to like hold me down. Otherwise I would have like fallen out and just, yeah. Eaten
It's
shit.
terrifying.
Yeah. And I never want to go on a roller coaster ever again. So,
But you did it.
but I did. So I guess, yeah, Tashka, you're right. Everyone should experience it. And that probably means you're going to die, but you know, you won't know until you do it, right?
Yeah, and
Hold
free.
on.
You have the free healthcare, so like, why not just use it? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
True.
Dependable.
Take some risk.
Fuck, all right. Well, let's. You got to experience sex, Japan, and roller coasters growing up.
Retail.
And
International travel.
Definitely
And
retail.
bars.
International.
Dropping
Drop in a
bars.
hot bar.
Hot bar.
Hot bar.
All right.
Going to the
Nice.
bathroom.
Bars.
Just
Cheers
massive bar.
to experiencing different things in life. So,
Cheers.
Just put this
all right. Cheers to that,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers to life.
I'm sorry for the weird camera angles today, Chris.
Yeah, don't be sorry.
I think Leah's got a weirder camera angle.
We've had a weirder. Yeah, I don't know where she went. That's an interesting camera angle. All right.
I just feel bad for Blue's knees, just standing the whole time.
Imagine standing
we're just
for.
having a great time.
It's
Yeah.
so fun, honestly.
He moves around a lot, so it works for him.
He's just burning
Yeah, it works for
calories.
me.
Getting ready.
All right, let's hear this. What is something popular you refuse to participate in?
One more time.
Drugs.
What is something popular you refuse to participate in?
Streaming DMCA material.
Wig.
Ouch. Boom. That was pretty good. That's what makes you do it for that. Meth.
I mean,
What?
that's
Where is that? Are you in Florida?
No, I'm just saying. I was thinking of like Breaking Bad. I don't know. I was thinking,
What group are you around?
I was thinking of Breaking Bad for a second. I was just like,
about meth.
So are you open to other hard drugs or is it just meth?
other hard drugs depends on which ones, man. If there's
Like
a high
black
level
tar
of addiction
heroin?
to it, yeah.
What's the difference
This
between black tar heroin and like vanilla heroin?
Oh.
I think the flavor.
The
Yeah, the
umami.
flavor profile is so much better.
Black tar, just
what an interesting way
it's
to
different.
decipher that topic up. All right, let's hear it from someone else.
Can we answer the question like what we're on like the fence on? Like probably
Yeah.
not, but like 80-20?
Yeah, exactly. So it's something that's popular. You refuse to participate in. There's so
Okay,
many
so-
things in the world to do.
So Archie knows this. I'm trying out the dating scene. I got dumped pretty recently, and I'm on this app called Field, and so I got him on it, and he loves it. So one thing that I noticed for a lot of the guys that I've matched with is a lot. I was very shocked by the amount of people who are into pegging. Because the way the Field works is you write your like interests. So they write your general interests like baking and like the beach.
I like to
and,
bake.
like, video games, but then
Take
they
a
also
dildo
have
in the ass.
a more, I guess, like spicy section. And pegging is overwhelmingly. I don't know if it's like based on like just my matches or if it's just a lot more popular than I originally thought. So I
Or are
was
you, like, a
originally
super
not
crazy
wanting to
mommy
do
mommy?
that. But it's gotten to the point where I don't get any text back, and enough very cute guys have asked me that I am considering it. But I wanted to ask For Sale because For Sale is the sex positive person, and I have questions because the only asshole generally I trust is my own, and I barely trust my own. So I'm wondering how to enter that.
I'm kind of the same way, to be honest. Like, if it's gonna be anyone's ass, it's gonna be mine because I ain't fucking with your ass. Like,
But okay, so say it was your ass For Sale.
okay.
Is it for-
How?
How much?
How would one begin?
Is this your way of kind of like sliding in the DM, but not sliding in the DMs? Or?
You're like,
I'm
all right,
just-
how do you?
I don't, because
How's this
got
gonna work?
drunk and I kind of like someone was like, "Would you be willing to?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe, you know. And I woke up the next morning and I'm like, "Well, now I've committed, you know."
I offer one banana.
Well, so you are trying pegging for the first time, right? Or looking to try pegging for the first time. Theoretically, okay, theoretically. Whoever you are pegging should probably make sure to douche.
I thought douche was just for the vagina.
No. To clean out your booty as well. For
interesting
playtime, yeah.
I feel like that's playtime enough, isn't it?
Big time.
Just cleaning out. It's a whole different kind of play.
Okay.
Rush.
So that's step one.
About
That's step
wintergreen.
When it's clean.
Can you guys
Yeah.
like DM each other how to do this instead? Because it's like
I think Chris is uncomfortable.
It's not even that. I just don't.
I don't.
Moat, are you like considering the transformation into like crazy Dommy Mommy, or like is this?
Yeah. What is going on here with you, Mo? Are you good or?
Okay, I broke. I mean, no, I'm not good. Obviously.
Okay.
That's the short answer. I got dumped a couple months ago.
Now
I was
you wanna
dating
peg
someone
somebody.
for 4 years.
Yeah, that's-
And so now I'm
Nothing
trying
like
the whole dating
pegging.
apps, and I don't understand how it works because there's all these new ones, and the ones that I used have all these different settings and buttons, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Where
and
are
everybody
you
wants to
located?
eat ass now, and that's
God.
just a lot. To
Only
take
do it
in.
after the shower.
And so basically,
I've been listening to everything For Sale says.
I'm basically like, I'm not getting a text back.
I haven't seen
and
people do
There's a really cute guy who wants to do this, you know.
Pay attention to this man. He knows.
So if it's not something you're comfortable with, then don't do it. But if it's something you want to try, I understand you wanting to learn more about it. Shower. Like both of you fresh out of the shower. Okay.
That's something that's popular that I wouldn't do personally, probably, is shower.
What? What? Get the fuck out of here.
Back up.
Oh, you bathe yourself? Do you lick yourself clean?
Yeah, obviously.
But you said wolf earlier. I'm confused. You said your name's Meow, but then you woofed earlier, and I got really confused.
I also
You give me a
Right.
heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Are you a cat that identifies as a dog, or a dog that identifies as a cat?
Yeah.
Or cat dog? Yo, cat
Basically,
dog.
yeah.
let's not stir away too far from the original topic, which was what is something popularly refused to participate in.
Yeah. Shower.
Oh, see, I thought we were talking about douching. My bad.
Yeah, you're good. You guys went down a whole rabbit hole.
I'm a douche.
Unpopular opinion. Pokemon or anime, I just doesn't tickle my fancy.
just
My
try
entire
to-
chat. Yeah, well, it's like I like action where you like get a fight a lot faster than like you go, I go, you go, I go. I like.
Have you
I guess
seen
something
some of the intricate fight scenes in some pretty decent animes? Have you dabbled at all? Because some of them are really cool for action. So it can
I'm
be cool.
not. I'm open to it. I just had everyone keeps like wanting me to watch it so bad that it almost turned it off.
It turns it off, yeah.
It's like no matter what I watch now, they built it up so much that it's going to be destroyed. It's never going to live up to the hype.
Well, now that's just your attitude keeping you down. However,
Well, that's true too.
How about an anime that's related to a cult? I might
Cat cult?
take a look
Done.
at the cat cult. There's a couple of them out
And a
there.
cult? And a cult?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more interesting.
With it?
I'm open. I'm in.
This is going to be probably causing some drama, but
We're here for that.
yeah, not wearing a mask when the establishment tells you to wear a mask.
Nice, a controversial topic. I love it.
God.
So I'm sitting there
you're-
at Starbucks. It says wear a mask basically for service. The guy comes in, obviously, service worker has to say it. And then he says, I have my rights. And it's GG after that. You know the rest.
Yeah, I mean, that has been a very controversial, opinionated thing in the past couple, years. So it's kind of difficult to talk about who's right and who's wrong, especially when there's so many different situations. And it's one of those things where there's so many different scenarios that you can't actually enforce a law. So
I've gone across the United States. I don't know how many of you guys remember that, but I drove from here to Texas during the pandemic, picked up a couple of content creators, went across to New York, and then that's how I met KurlyChris. And so on my way to the East Coast and the Midwest, that's where people were mad at me for wearing a mask, and they were telling me to take it off. And so what I had to do is, to make them want me to keep it on, is to put a play on there. So I'd start coughing when they asked me that question, saying I have a high fever. And they would basically say, you can keep it on. I'm so sorry. And so it's like the only way I
damn,
can-
you changed your opinion real fucking fast.
Very
didn't ya?
quick,
I
yeah.
don't. That's
Bitch.
kind of this gaslight gatekeep girl boss, I guess. But that's kind of fucked up though, because then I feel like that's the same as like the people who go into establishments and then they're not wearing masks. Then people are trying to like tell them, no, you got to put it on, you got to put it on, and then to retaliate, they start coughing. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like if there was just more peace amongst everybody to be like chill amongst the
depends.
topic, you know?
I mean, you're a beautiful person, so I don't think you're going to get as harassed as I am. But I mean, as there's three dudes on the outside, right at like 12 o'clock, I'm going to get a burrito, and we're hungry. These guys want to have a fight with me, and because I have a mask on, and they're like, bro, take off your fucking mask, basically. They're looking right at me, like, ready to start shit. I'm like, I'm going to be fighting three dudes without masks. Probably the worst thing I could do right now. I'm just going to act like I'm the sickest person on the planet and then let them know, like, okay, this is probably going to help me breathe better. And, and they're just immediately running from me.
That's
And I put my
so
hand on
interesting.
something. And so they peace out. They're like, we're good. And then I go inside the establishment. They tell me to take off the mask. And I'm like, how many people want me to take off the mask in Tennessee? This is crazy. And so it's like one after another. And so I had to do the same act.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We don't do that.
Wow, you're like Daredevil. You're a little vigilante, aren't you?
No. I just thought like I need
funny.
to
It's
they
just,
don't wear masks.
so going off of Archie's saying, it's just funny because I wanted to be an EMT. I want to be a firefighter, so we had to go to EMT school. And when the whole pandemic happened with the mask thing, I'm all about what people want to do and what they want to do. I just do myself. I do me. But at the end of the day, when you walk into a hospital and you have people dying and they have cancer and their immune is down, bro, are you gonna put the mask on? Are you not gonna put the mask on? And it's like, all right. That's like a human decency thing. It's like, what if it's your grandma, or what if it's your brother, or what if it's your kid?
Freedoms, though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the part is, it's like,
bro, you are a walking piece of shit.
in a hospital, like,
well, then you can't say that though, because then it allows the other side to then inflate a bad. You know what I mean?
But I think in a hospital, like, once
not
you
you. You just
right?
can't like
And
call people pieces of shit for doing or not doing. That's
so listen. So look, meet in the middle, right? So let's look at like me, right? I live in the state of Washington. What it is. I live in the state of Washington. Everyone wears a mask. It is the social norm. It is what everyone believes in. Nope. People also take that to the next level, and they do their like, they wear PPE, like gloves and things like that. Makes me kind of laugh because of my job, because people don't know how to understand PPE. It's a very hard process to understand, like personal protective equipment, like how to use gloves properly. Like it's actually really hard to like understand how to not contaminate multiple things.
Yeah.
And my job specifically, I am a subject matter expert at that. So I laugh when I go to the store and I see people, doing it improperly. And I'm like, okay, well, you're introducing more bacteria. You're introducing more of the sickness. And, but now like me right now, I'm in Washington. Here in 2 days, I'm leaving to go back to Indiana, where the social norm is to not wear a mask, where I will probably be in the same boat. I'm not going to wear a mask because I'm a young child. But if someone said, hey, put the mask on, I just put the mask on.
Yeah. It's
no asshole policy. You're like, yeah. Hey, that's how I am. I'm like, yeah.
Fuck it.
It gets to the end of the day, it goes down to human decency.
If someone feels uncomfortable, I'll make them comfortable.
Personally, I wear glasses, so I hate wearing the mask because I can't see shit. So
I love the mask, especially during fucking winter.
I can't see anything. I'd rather see
warm as hell.
But your eyes are so beautiful.
I'm saying, if they maybe I need some sprays on my. Whoever decided to like invent like a spray on your glasses during COVID is going to be a billionaire. I guarantee it. So, all right. Well, we'll move away from this topic since it's just more on the political side of things.
Put some Rain-X anti-fog on those glasses. You'll be good.
Anti-fog, yeah.
All right, Leah, are you ready?
Is that?
You're gonna answer this one first. Pick a number 1 to 10.
8.
Wow, that's my favorite number actually. Good job. Let's see. Yeah,
that's what he says to everyone.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
that's not true.
So tasty.
All right, so number 8 it is. Let's see, all the way up here. How long after a breakup or divorce is it normal to be single?
Okay.
Forever.
I can speak from experience. I am divorced. I Blue here.
Hi, Blue.
I was divorced once. I was a young, dumb private who made bad choices, and I was in a really bad relationship. I was single for I'd say 2.5, 3 months before I, was actively like, okay, no, like this is like, I actually want to like seek a real relationship. I knew the problem wasn't me in the relationship, so it was a little bit shorter for me than probably most. Yeah, I mean, it varies, but I know like, I've seen guys who like swear off relationships for life, and just like, hey, I'm done. Or, you know, some guys who the next day are getting married to a new girl. It's crazy. It's a crazy world out there.
I definitely agree. I think it depends on like, you know, the heartbreak or what you guys went through. Because obviously when I was like younger, I had this relationship of like 4+ years and the breakup was like super hard. It took me like maybe 2 years after that to actually like put myself out there. But like recently now, like I kind of like know my worth type of thing. So like if we break up, like I'm on the market immediately. Like, I don't care. That's your loss, you know? Like, sorry, but not sorry, you know?
So I usually think after like you break up or divorce, you should probably spend some time equivalent to how long the relationship was. Not like,
so if you've been in there for 23 years, do you want them to be
not like spend 23 years, but like, I mean, hell, for a 23-year relationship afterwards, if it's not taking a good like fucking year of like you reassessing yourself, working on yourself, getting to where you want to be, like setting, I don't know, figuring out what went wrong in the fucking last relationship and trying to improve on that. Like there's no point in jumping into another fucking relationship right away. You're just going to fuck it up again. Like,
so I want to elaborate. I'm going to add to that. This is my thought. There's too many different angles on it. So let's imagine you're in a relationship, you're married, and you have kids. Make sure you communicate to your kids to make sure they either, let's say the person either passed away or they're divorced, depending on which one. Are they okay with you trying to seek another potential partner? And identifying for them, this is what you need. And that way they can actually understand. It's the whole premise of communication. So that way they can vent to you back and then agree versus you make that decision without them to start having them resent you. That's for the kids part. Now the part for you, let's say, imagine you don't have kids. Everyone's different. And some people had that connection where like I have like adopted parents right now. And I also have my normal parents too. And so like, I had them talk to each other, which is the hardest conversation to ever have amongst those two before they pass away or whatever.
I'm sure.
Is to say, how do you feel about having another partner there? What's going to happen when that seat next to you is empty? What are you going to do every single day? How are you going to function when you had that partner who would yell at you or say dumb stuff with you and you go in that room and you just basically hear a fart? It's not there anymore. And so that's something important to make sure both of you understand. Like, this is at a point and turning point. Like, let's say when you're 70, 80, 90. That's what I'm saying. There's so many different variables. And so we can't say there's a one definition for all. But communicating to those you love about the situation is more important, in my opinion, to make sure they understand that you have clearly identified you need another partner if you care about those in your life. If there's nobody in your fucking life, you pick and choose when you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to as well how much time you spend with that person. Like why I got married this year, and I do everything with my wife. Like watching TV, going to the grocery store, everything is with my wife. It just like it's ingrained into me, and I feel like once you get that feeling of closure of I'm past this, I didn't need her in my life for this, and it can move to being yourself. That take me. I've seen some people doing it in a couple days or a couple weeks, but as soon as they can figure out this is what I learned from this relationship and I'm happy with myself, then I can move on to something different. So I totally agree with you as far as you have to be good with yourself first before you can learn to essentially love again and give it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. So you have to work on yourself a little bit after a relationship. If you're literally jumping from one relationship to the next, you are the problem. I'm sorry, but you are the problem.
Really good to I think that individual. Unbelievable.
Thank you. All right. Well, anybody else want to elaborate on this topic?
I kind of agree with everything that's been said so far.
Yeah.
Like, it's completely situational. I feel like I've maybe judged relationships, like people that have gotten right out of a relationship and then back into another one. But at the same time, I've also been in relationships where mentally I was out of it way before I actually got the balls to break it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just completely situational if you ask me. So I agree with everything that's been said here so far.
I think, in my personal opinion, I've started, let's see, I'm 28. I started dating actually dating when I was 16. So it's been like about 12 years. I've had anything from just dating for, those month relationships that aren't really a relationship. When you get older, you realize that's not a relationship.
Yeah, that's a couple dates.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when you get older, you're like, oh, that's just a couple dates. You're like, oh, that person didn't really care like I thought they did, kind of thing. And then, I had what I call, some people don't say a high school sweetheart, but we went to college together. She was a year older, so she graduated. I was in high school. Then I graduated. Then we went to college and actually moved states to be together, and then got back together. So I experienced a lot of those different things, and it is a situational progress, but I think it has to do with where you guys are on an emotional level. So there's been times where we've broken up in the past, and that the other person still loves you, and I just give it time. If I'm in a relationship, I kind of respect the other person. Like, I don't need to hop into another relationship. Obviously, if I'm in a relationship and maybe everybody has their faults. Yes, some faults are very mild, but everybody can learn from every person they date. And there's always something you can work on within yourself. So I think taking the time to realize I need to be a better communicator, or I need to maybe realize that if I work this much, I need to be a better partner and try to find ways to be a better partner. So I always, after every time I dated someone, I always took time off to realize what are some things I can work on. And then it also gives that separation of time, because there's so many people that break up and then a couple of weeks later they're horny and they're like, well, how you been? And then they're like, is it still a breakup? Because you start hooking up again and then you get into that weird zone, or it's a month later. So you have to give it the time for that emotional detachment too. So I just steer away. I don't even talk to any girls. I don't hook up with any girls. I just work on myself, and then I can open the floor, or I can date someone again. So that's what I do.
It's a smart way to do it, honestly.
Finding my time to invest into something for myself. That's been all my Rocky Balboa. I got jacked montages after I got dumped. That's why I was in the best shape, because when I just started getting jacked, because I just instead of hanging out with them, I'd go to the gym, or I'd do something physical or athletic.
Exactly. Or work on your streams, or work on stuff that you love and be better at it. So, because a relationship, the problem with relationships is they're a lot of work, which they shouldn't be. You guys should be helping each other be a better version of yourself, not... so if things don't work out, it's fine. It's not, and that's another thing too. Just because things don't work out doesn't mean you have to fucking hate somebody. You like them for a reason.
Yeah.
You can still wish them the best.
Yeah. Don't be.
It's weird to be really bitter, because it just makes you better in the long run.
I agree.
It just kind of shows how toxic the person was if they, after the relationship, are like that.
I mean, I have my faults, but I learned from them. What'd you say, Squalla?
It's kind of fun to be toxic, though.
I mean,
I'm not.
I mean, if they deserve it,
Toxic.
I think okay.
He's literally the dream guy.
Time heals all wounds.
The most toxic thing I've ever done after a breakup, that I was just pissed, and I didn't want to do anything that would reflect back on me to be really bad. And I'll say it on this podcast is I put their phone number on a Craigslist ad for a free couch.
No.
So
What is wrong with you?
I hated them.
That's what I'm saying.
But
you kind of felt better. You felt better.
That's pretty funny.
I felt so much better when I saw that their Instagram stories. They were pissed about it.
Did they get over it? Did they get over it eventually?
But My mom
He's like, I
probably
don't know. I
knows too.
haven't talked to him since.
they were shitty as fuck to me, and they hid a bunch of stuff. So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna do anything. But here's your phone number on a Craigslist ad. I took it down. I eventually took it down. It was a mistake. I put the wrong phone number for my own couch.
Damn.
That being
I'm selling a couch.
Don't be a shitty person. That's all I have to say. That's it. So,
Yeah.
Or do.
If
But
I
make sure you record it so that it's content.
Content. Like that guy who jumped out of an airplane for his YouTube.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Did he
What?
make it?
No.
Yeah,
I just saw the headline. I don't know. Yeah, he apparently he was flying in his Cessna and just like jumped out of his plane. He said something was wrong with it and it just crashed on his YouTube. But he had like the cameras perfectly set up to watch him fly, perfectly jump out,
He had
watch
a
over here.
parachute.
He had a
and like they don't
parachute.
normally fly with parachutes, so it's obvious that it was staged. So it's weird to sell it as if it's not. But like, that's like Logan Paul level stuff on like a giant scale. It just sets a scary precedence, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
Wait,
expensive.
which Logan
views.
Paul? Because there's 3 different variations of Logan Paul we can go.
True.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Hey guys, everyone. I just want to say thank you. I know we're halfway through the show, so it's time to spice up the topics. And I know you guys been drinking, sipping on stuff, so let's go ahead and move over to the more 18 plus topics.
Uh-oh.
Finally, I can shine through like the little demon I am.
Yeah. All right, let's pick on some people to start off the topic. Leah, I want you to start this one. So we're gonna go off of Leah, and then we'll open the floor. All right.
Okay. What's up?
What's the first kink you're willing to admit to a new partner?
Ooh. Huh. Willing to admit. Oh man, I don't want to say like everything I have to say is so. Why do I have to start?
Well, kinks could be. Everyone has multiple kinks, so it could be something small. It doesn't need to be anything you don't want to expose yourself.
No, I don't normally go into kinks. I'm just like kind of a masochist, like
Okay.
that type of thing. But I feel like that's everybody's like answer. You know what I mean?
No, but
Like, I feel
it's
like
your
we're
kink.
all kind of like that a little bit.
You're valid.
That's the first. The first one I would be willing to admit. Sure. We'll go with that.
I get a refresh on what a masochist is.
Yes, please.
Like a little bit of pain is good for me.
Oh.
So
Not everyone's like that, actually. There's a OnlyFans
The old
or
joke.
there's an OF girl that
I feel like-
I worked for that actually is opposite of that. Pain actually makes her faint.
really?
Oh.
Oh,
Bro,
wow.
I hate pain.
No, I don't
Hate pain.
I don't mean everyone is like that, but I feel like that's like one of those like popular like things right now. You know what I mean? Like that's just what people are gonna say to like the first thing. You know what I mean? Like that's no, you made that so much edgier than it needed to be.
All right. Well, thank you for opening up the floor. So let's hear it from everybody. Come on. Let's go.
Spontaneity. I
I feel
think.
like eating ass is really boring at this point.
Play.
All the Gen Zs are eating.
Hey, we're not kink shaming here. We're just asking what your guys' kink is you're going to ask to a new partner. You're not their partner.
What do I'm saying? Like that'd be my answer, but I feel like at this point that's really boring. Like that's my go-to. Like,
But it's
the
you.
move.
So like it's great.
Like I have the same thing. It's just like all of a sudden everyone went from like boobs to butts. When did everyone move to the ass eating thing? It's like I look
2018.
away from the internet. Yeah, I think
Bro.
it's 2018.
Great
like there was
thing.
just all of a
I think
sudden there was a
so.
line. No one ate
No.
ass.
It's a great
Everyone ate
thing, but they made it
ass.
boring.
I mean,
How do you
just
make
So,
it
but now it's
boring?
vanilla.
Just wash
It's
your
branded
booty.
as vanilla.
Is eating ass vanilla now?
It is now, and that sucks because I do that, and I thought I was special.
I mean,
Oh, boy.
it's kind of basic now. Yeah, it is kind
Second
of
base
basic.
now. Second base.
Second base, I ate her ass.
Second
Oh
base.
boy. Oh boy.
Had sex yet?
So Mo, are you freaking out because you don't want your booty ate, or you don't want to eat someone else's booty?
I just, when you date someone
Either.
for 4
You're
years
just-
and you go into the dating scene, I just
You're
feel
like,
like
bro.
everybody's just doing weird shit.
Oh, no
Everybody
way.
wants to do things with your butt, with their butt. They want to put things.
Our butt.
Everyone wants to do
Our
things
butt.
with the butt.
This one guy I saw on that app wanted to do like fisting, and I don't think that he wanted to be the fister, and I'm just like, how does that even work?
Oh.
No.
Like, how does that even begin?
So I mean,
No.
Mo,
Tell him that you beat up Floyd Mayweather.
The person better be very into that.
Mo, is that your kink or like what are you trying to get across
it's not
here?
my kink. Again, we're going back to the whole.
She's turning it into a
like,
femdom.
Apparently that's where I'm heading based on my matches.
Oh, no, yeah.
The algorithm is training to me to be a femdom.
Hashtag Moat is a super crazy Dommy mommy.
It's
Tommy
not
mommy.
true, but, it's like like when you're on like Twitch and you're like recommended an Amazon show. It's just like, hey, would you be interested in this submissible and breedable man? How about this submissible and breedable man? So now my brain is getting wired, I guess. I don't know what to do.
People who also look at this man tend to like this also. It's like, well, I guess I like
Men who really like to be pegged.
ass. I like pegging.
All right. What is your kink, not other people's kink?
Mine?
Yes, that
Okay,
was
I
the
have
original
really-
topic.
Okay, well, I have this really fucked up thing apparently because no
Oh,
guys
God.
are into it, and I always try and get it. But I have this really fucked up desire for a text back, and it appears that that's a really big ask. So that's my answer.
Have you asked them that you would like
I
a
did
text
ask
back
them, and I
before
didn't
you
hear
started
anything
talking
back.
to them?
That's the whole point. Yeah.
Have you asked
So
for
before
a
you
Yelp
started the
review?
date, like like the deal breakers. Have you had
Yelp
that conversation in the first date?
Yes.
And you told
I
them
didn't get a
text back?
response. That's my answer.
I'm sorry.
So a praise
Whoa,
kink.
You're gonna find
okay.
somebody that genuinely loves you.
Fair.
This is not
Praise
fair.
kink is just
Or
receiving.
is it just a desire to be loved? I hear you. I
Oh,
do.
it is. It's all kink is.
Words of
Whoa.
affirmation. That's your love language.
Well, I don't
just
know what kind of
fucking
guys are
say
talking to,
something to
man.
me. Just return a message.
What is happening?
What is that called when you just like praise?
It's a praise kink.
Praise kink.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm extremely open with everything I'm interested in. I actually get very excited to talk to people about everything that I'm interested in. So I'm not like I don't know.
What's your kink?
Well, pet play is a huge thing of mine.
No
breath
way.
play,
No.
eye play.
You're
like
fucking
to be the parent,
kidding
like,
me.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, I'd never
Never.
fuck me. It's crazy.
Nah, man.
It's just crazy.
Hold on, time out. What's this
Not
pet
everything.
thing?
What's the pet thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So pet play, there's like subcategories of it. So, in BDSM as a whole and kink as a whole, it doesn't have to be sexual. For some people, it's just psychological. But pet play is basically whenever a submissive or a dominant takes on the role of an animal in a situation, and then the other person, which, like I said, it can be either or. It doesn't always have to be a submissive pet with a dominant caretaker or trainer or whatever it is. It's like role play. So someone takes on the role of an animal, and then someone, doesn't. And it's fun. It's cool.
That's actually really cool. No joke.
Yeah. It's pretty pretty chill, and it's really open
I
minded.
immediately imagine like you bring your dog into it. And I was like, I didn't know what pet play was.
No.
I was like, please tell me you're not
No,
bringing
no.
like parakeet. Watch us. Like I was like, oh god.
If there were another name for it, I would call it that, but there's really not. That's the normal reference to it. But yeah.
Okay, makes sense. That's awesome.
Yeah, I get excited talking about stuff like that. That's a really big just like personal interest. It is just like fetish lifestyle and kink lifestyle and stuff like that.
So I don't know. Am I allowed to go any deeper on that subject, KurlyChris? I'm gonna try my best and make sure it stays.
No.
Yeah.
So if I list as a sample, I'm super vanilla to it. you want to be a cat or a dog, and do I throw the toy? Like, do I actually pretend that you're a cat? Like, and then at that point, like, you will actually scratch me if I basically pet you too much? Like, what's the situation?
Yeah, well, just
I
like
know.
with any kink, communication is key, and so the intensity of the performative aspect of it is going to be talked about between you and your partner. And so if anybody ever says, "Hey, I'm kinky," or "Hey, I'm into this," and they don't talk to you extensively about it, or they don't seem to be educated on it, it's probably not something you want to dive right into with someone. You probably want to say, "Hey, let's get a third opinion, or let's look up a video so we can be informed." But yeah, for me, like if we were to have a play session together, like I said, it doesn't have to be sexual. It can simply be like psychological, like / for fun. So if like you and I were pals and we were hanging out, yeah, like throw me the toy, I'll go get it and bring it back to you. I'll sit for you, maybe bark, maybe I'll not bring it back to you, and then it's like it's a fun back and forth. It's very, to me, it's a very pure thing at the base, and it's just like having fun with your friends like you would if you were like 8 years old playing house.
No, you also help the partner understand that, like, because they're ignorant to it and you're educating them, it's really nice that you actually give them a chance to actually see that there is something fun to have here. Versus like, you don't know this, you're out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't know it. Tell me where did I learn this? But you're willing to watch a video. That's really cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of aspects of just like, I don't know, getting to like learn more. And so I think whenever a lot of people, kind of like Mo was saying, like a lot of people are into butts now, and like, what's the deal with that? I think a lot of people like the idea of a lot of stuff, but a lot of people haven't actually practiced. And so, until you're actually in the moment with somebody, unless you have the humility to be like, "Hey, I'm really into this, but like, I actually don't know what the fuck we're doing." There's a lot of answers,
100%.
A lot of security.
Airplane food.
Exactly.
What about those butts, ladies and gentlemen?
Mo just made me have to start educating myself to that level.
I don't know anything about butts. I can't help you.
She's an expert. Don't let her lie.
Butt expert.
So going back to the question, sorry if you guys can hear the train in the background. My bad. But I am into I'm into like a lot of things, and I'm willing to try a lot of things. And I'm the same way as Meow. Like I'm not ashamed of it, but there is one thing that I like that guys are kind of like iffy about, and that's slapping me in bed, like my face. Like just slap the shit out of me. And like some guys are like, no, because obviously
I don't
it's like,
hurt you.
yeah, but then I'm like, no, like seriously, you're not gonna hurt me. Like it's going to turn me on. Like, and so that's what I would say. I'm not ashamed of it. I say it every single fucking time. But
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to write the contract that you would not sue that person?
Like, all right, I'll
Call
send
me-
the job.
call me the great
You ain't gonna be
colleague.
blamed for the fucking bruises.
Like, if you're willing to make that happen, you will get what you want. I mean, I'm telling you. They will take you to a new level, knowing that thing's time. You'll get everything you need.
I mean, I guess I would sign a contract, but I don't want them to freaking like give me a freaking bruised eye or some shit.
You trust the person. You're not going to just go meet them right away.
Yeah.
You trust the person, and that person just wants to know, like, I have the capacity to know that if you do kind of get a little bruised, I'm not going to jail tomorrow.
No, yeah.
Like, it's like, and you want it though. You want it, but somehow the skin turned black, and your mom's like, "What happened?" And like, well, I'm embarrassed now, and this person's going to jail. I'm going to make money.
I came twice. I can tell you that much, Mom. It was amazing.
Mom, it was fantastic. But now
fucking great.
He hit me like he was the great Kali.
That's just my logic as far as why they won't do it. I don't know. It could be wrong, and the guys are just pussies. But other than that, I don't know.
Anybody want to share the last kink to wrap this topic up?
My kink is weird. Just tell me you want to have sex. That's like, God damn it.
Just give me the consent.
Like, just tell me you want it, and don't make me assume that like your toe touching my toe was what you wanted.
Right.
Like, I told you last week it was the toe rubbing thing. Just say you wanted it. That's it.
I got 2 brain cells.
Like, I mean, like,
spell it for me.
I want it like as much as I need and as much as I want, but sometimes like they are horny and they don't say it, and that's not fair. So that's my
Right?
kink. Just tell me you want it, and I will
fucking jump me.
I will
Please.
rip my clothes off and have a second, and just like let's go.
So do you want to
Whatever
be
you
told when? Do you want to be told like whenever?
They want it.
Dominated.
Like, let's imagine we're like,
Like,
at a
hey, I
store,
wanna
we're like
fuck
we're
right
grocery
now.
shopping, and
And
all of a
then-
sudden I pick up the freaking orange, and she's like, I'm horny, but we have to do like 400 things and later, like whatever. Tell me you want it. We're going home. We're making it happen, right there.
In the middle of the grocery store.
I don't care.
Leaving the clothes
Right?
there. We're
Grocery
getting
store
the
now.
we're
Done.
going home.
We're done.
Done.
So do you enjoy that because of the sensation that you're gonna feel, or because of the experience and getting them to feel positive?
I want them to finally get what they want, and they don't freaking communicate.
So you're a pleasure dom.
Wait, what is a pleasure dom?
I don't know what
somebody
it is.
somebody who gains satisfaction, whether sexual or otherwise, by fulfilling a partner. So they are satisfied by making your partner satisfied. It's not like, oh, I want to come, I want to make them come.
Well, that's nice. I like that.
Who here has taken the BDSM thing?
I was gonna
I need
say
to take that.
yeah.
I need to take that
Yes.
test. Does anybody can DM me that test, and I need to understand these terminologies.
Can I chuck it in the chat?
BDSMtest.org.
We should do the BDSM tests after the show and see everybody's results.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Was the test like online?
Yeah, it's just online.
My
You can-
personal kink is to know your guys' BDSM test results.
Oh my god. Accurate, Chris. Accurate. You have an information kink.
The more I know about you, the more I can do. You know what I mean?
Chris's internet history is just completely fucked. Literally.
on the other end of all the other kinks that have been laid out, this is probably like on the other spectrum. I did the BDSM test, and I'm like 90% vanilla, and I'm not ashamed of that. Like I'll try anything.
Yeah.
Like I've done a lot of shit, but when I'm having sex and when I'm making love, I think that's just beautiful enough as it is. Like I'm very into it, and I make it exciting for me and my partner. But Jesus Christ, what the hell is that?
That's your
Your partner?
Your partner's
The partner's already blowing. That's awesome.
Partner satisfied.
Yeah,
The gas-powered Hitachi.
Yeah, I don't think that's stopping anytime soon. But yeah, like,
Are they going at it?
just oh, there we go.
Okay.
I really like just sex at its raw, like it's just most natural sense. Like obviously, like I don't kink shame anyone, and I have done a lot of things, but I just like the raw act of like having sex and making love and doing it everywhere. Don't get me wrong, like I'll do it everywhere. But yeah, it's just really, for me, it's like
Also
a
in the
really
grocery store?
emotionally powerful. Yeah, sure, why not?
romantic.
Yeah.
That is
That's
romantic.
cute.
That is cute.
I know I loved you for a reason, Bort.
Slide on in.
So creamy.
Yeah, exactly that.
All right. Well, I mean,
I like that.
chat or anybody listening, just write your notes down so you guys know what these creators like. So you have that advantage.
What are
Oh God,
what
no!
are they gonna do with these notes, Chris?
Yo, chat, let me eat your ass.
Patience, notes, and consistency. There you go.
Where's this BDM test?
And BDSM test.
Where's that
Is
at?
this a podcast or like an experiment? Did I sign up for
This
something? I
is an
didn't mean to?
experiment for sure.
Social experiment.
For sure.
To help you find.
I
to
mean,
help you find love.
if experiment is one of your kinks, it's okay. We won't,
Can we get quick answers from everybody, like Squala, like and for sale? Like I didn't hear from you guys.
Yeah.
What's your kink? Let's just say quick, and we won't discuss
Dress
it.
up.
Yeah, quick one.
Dress up.
Dress up as what?
Are we talking about like a
Dress up as
dress, like a
whatever
full one piece dress, or are we talking about like
Change
Like role play?
Yeah. Role play.
Yeah. Okay.
role play?
Alright.
Awesome.
Specifically
Animated
people.
Animated.
Oh.
Animated.
Love it.
What if they have like a?
Is there a
introduce you to them.
specific one you can pick?
Mike Wazowski.
Oh god.
Yeah, Shrek.
Oh Lord
Shrek.
Farquaad.
So animated. Who's
Actually, that's actually
Shrek?
I'm actually doing that cosplay. So yeah.
No, I'm talking about their partner. You want Shrek?
Yeah, I'll be Lord Farquaad. We'll
Animated,
battle
bro. I'm talking about what do you want?
and we'll battle for that swamp. Nah, it's like,
Give me, come on.
It really depends. It depends. I mean, like 002 is an obvious one. That's my favorite
awesome.
waifu.
That's what I'm talking about.
But like it varies. Like it depends.
You have
what
to
I'm
pick
watching.
one though. You have to pick one, like C2 from like Lucia.
All right.
002 off the jump because it's my favorite.
02, fantastic. Awesome. All right, it's for sale. Let's do this quick. I want to hear.
Yeah, let's hear.
I'll be Captain.
Let's end with for sale so we can go to the next topic too.
Sounds good.
Group play. Threesome, swinging, orgies, I like this stuff.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to for sales parties.
I realize.
I gotta talk to for sale about this.
Don't walk into the wrong room at TwitchCon, huh? For sale.
Walk into the right
Like, what is all this? Why is everyone going, oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh,
Oh yeah.
it was totally different than what I thought it was.
All right, guys. Cheers to the next topic. We have a special guest joining us that's going to be coming on right now. So,
All right.
cheers to the next person coming on.
No.
Cheers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tony.
It's
It's
Hey.
Tony.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Estás? Está mucho tráfico esta
Is
mañana.
your mic working? I don't hear his voice.
He's got to be in the Discord so we can hear him. So go ahead
Oh,
and
he's not in the
he's gonna join the Discord right now.
Tony.
But hey, Tony is here. Welcome, hey Tony.
Oh, he's gone again.
Uh-oh.
He's a pretty.
Goodbye.
There he is.
All right, we hear you.
Hey,
Hi,
Tony.
Tony.
It's good to see you.
Hey.
Hola,
How's it
¿cómo
going?
estás?
Hi,
good.
there's so many great people on this cast. I'm nervous. This feels like, I don't know. It just feels like really like momentous that you guys are all very inspirational streamers. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you.
Oh, that's,
That was
we
my
could say the
beanie,
same thing about
Tony.
you, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Hi, Tony. Did you see my chat message?
All your DMs. Did I
I've seen
see your?
so many
Yes.
DMs.
Yeah, I have seen all of your
You never
DMs.
responded to any of them.
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
So
Okay.
we brought on Tony for a special guest. Tony, go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, and then he had a question to ask you guys as well.
Hey, podcast. It's me. I'm Hey Tony. I'm a late night streamer, and I'm pretty famous. So it's really nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Hey, so let's start with the topic, and then if you guys don't care about the topic, that's totally fine. Because I just want to hang out with you guys. Who or what is a person or thing that you're attracted to that you really shouldn't be?
Kovu from the Lion King, Simba's pride.
Yeah, I get that. He's like the up and coming bad boy. He's like the
I
Chad
knew you
Michael
would.
Murray. He's
That's
like the
why I
Chad
could
Michael.
say it.
Yeah.
It was a safe space. Thank you.
Wait, how do you
Yeah.
spell that?
Kovu.
Okay, on the same note, Jafar from Aladdin.
Whoa, that's
Oh.
Yo, Tosca's toxic confirmed.
toxic.
I
Point.
wanted to be Jasmine, and I wanted Jafar. Okay.
Oh my god.
You know what? I want to know who Squall is attracted to that he shouldn't be. What up, soft boy? What up, soft boy? Tell me.
I'm thinking because I want to. There's
Could be video game characters. It could be, and like a lot of, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you might say Riku, but she's 14 in that game, so you really shouldn't be attracted to her.
That.
Don't say Riku.
I'm not gonna come back to me. Give me like one more person.
Make a loop. You know, let's talk to Blue, whose wife is probably in the house.
She's sitting right next to me, actually, Tone. So
Blue, yeah. I want to know.
phenomenal.
She can ask her that same question,
Wait,
please.
she's sitting?
On the
She
floor.
gets to sit? Oh,
On the
okay.
floor. Yeah, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. So I would have to say, who am I not supposed to be attracted to?
Is it who
That I
or
am
what?
attracted.
Could be both. Yeah.
Both. And I'm gonna tell you what, mine's a what. And mine is the reason I say you're not. It's socially acceptable to be attracted to it, but it's people sometimes find it weird. Guns.
All right.
You're like
Okay.
Nicolas Cage and Elvis.
I love.
Wow.
Love that metal.
And then when you attach, and then wait, it gets better because like when you attach it
silence
to
around
a
there.
woman,
Right.
Like Edward Scissorhands style? Or?
No, I'm talking like, because anyone could like pick one up and go to a range and like just shoot at a piece of paper.
I know. Welcome to America. It's a tragedy.
I'm talking like I want like someone who can hit like a really fast tactical reload. It is like, you know, reassigning that target so fast. They've got target acquisition and they can move between target to target. Oh my god, that right there, whoo!
Okay.
Gets me pumping.
It's an answer that I did not expect. Like I'm strangely attracted to the kitchen island, like the island that you would make things in the kitchen.
It's
It's not just humpable, it's like the visuals of seeing somebody get fucked on that thing or like over it.
Yeah.
It's just in my brain for some reason. I'm like, I walk into somebody's new house and I'm like, that's a great kitchen island. Oh no.
I have a huge kitchen island, by the way.
That's where your brain goes.
Is that right?
Just throwing that out there for anybody watching.
Hey, KurlyChris is. You should make a new podcast called Your Kitchen Island.
Yeah, I should.
One viewer.
I prefer 3 viewers, but it's okay.
I'm gonna go down the weeb route and say lust from Brotherhood.
Oh, lust from Brotherhood.
Not supposed to like her, but
like,
Jesus Christ, I would.
Do you like her more when she's like that sultry, seductive, like I'm low spoken because I could kill everyone, or like when Roy Mustang is like lighting her up and she's like
screaming and pissed?
Yeah,
it's both. I just like
All right.
whatever she's got emotional wise. I'm like, Jesus, whatever you want to do.
That's an understandable one. If you had said gluttony, I would have been like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I would have.
There's a market.
Yeah, that's true. You're like, don't knock it because it's probably out there.
But C2 is also another one too, as everyone's supposed to hate her in that show. Like it's like, and then what was it? 02. That's what I meant. 02.
02, yeah. Although, no, a lot of she's become like a really iconic waifu. But by the end of the show, I'm just like, why? She's
why?
just yeah.
No, there's a lot of reasons why.
Tell us.
So many reasons.
Tell us, please.
There's so many reasons.
There's so many reasons why she's everything in this world. I don't want to get into my fan fiction. We'll discuss that later.
Okay, that's not even a top 10 anime.
All right, I don't get it. You're just here. Don't do this to me right now.
Dotting.
Let me tell you what turns me on. All right. So
Tell me.
I was stuck between 2 things. Like, and this one's kind of like honestly, like Leon Kennedy. Like I would make out with Leon.
Resident Evil's Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, like when he's like in there, like with his blonde hair splashing around. I'm like, fuck, bro.
I love that. Like
I start feeling some type of way. I'm like, oh shit, like I would.
You like models over men that actually do things. You're not a Chris fan. You like Leon. That's your problem.
Yeah, I like how he's kind of, yeah. Bro, why are you hating on Leon? Why?
Shallow. Shallow.
How's that shallow? He's just, he
looks pretty.
He does look pretty. He's got the hair. He's like, he flips, he rolls around.
There are people that should not survive zombie apocalypses, and I feel like Leon's one of them.
And that's why he's hot, because you're like, he doesn't deserve to be here. He's too hot for this. I'm like, I get it. And then also like new, like I couldn't decide. I was stuck. I was like new, like computer stuff. And when you get something new, like when you open like a brand new keyboard,
that's normal though. Like if you've ever opened a 3080 or anything from the 3000 series, you're meant to get horny.
Just thinking about it.
God damn it, Tony.
You got me, Debbie.
What? Oh, my bad.
First you take the beanie from me. Now you flex your 30 series card on me.
It's no big deal. And I got it at MSRP too. I didn't overpay for it. Justini.
Oh my.
Tell me the thing that you are attracted to the most that you definitely shouldn't be. Could be a college professor. Could be like the smell of books.
Well, okay, let's be honest. Like, there's not a lot of things that I'm not attracted to, you know? Like, I'm attracted to, like, most people and most things. But if I were to pick, like, I would say Thanos from Avengers. He's fucking...
You're so toxic.
my god, dude. Ooh, he could... He can snap me. I'm sorry.
That's when he murdered half the world with one snap. That was hot.
Yeah.
Justini's got a power kink. No big deal. We are not kinking here. It's all good.
That shit was hot. You can't deny
Yeah.
that. Same pit, Tony. Don't play.
He can take her Infinity Stone.
High expectations, huh?
Let's go. That's all right.
I have them all.
I feel like Thanos is actually a good answer.
He has a golden glove. I'm sure he has a golden condom too, right? So.
Oh, yo! I thought you were gonna say dog.
Raw
I think
dog in there.
Marty and Bort are the only people I don't know. No, and I don't know Foreign Sale too. I don't think that we've been on anything together. So I'm gonna pick one of you. No, so I want to hear an answer out of one of you guys. What's
Perfect.
no?
Let's Steve Buscemi.
His ball. Okay.
Steve Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi?
From There's just something about him, dude.
What
Something
the
about
fuck?
him.
I'm surprised he even made it as an actor, bro.
I'm not sure who he is.
Wow, that's
No, he's a great
Icon.
actor.
Which one's he?
No, he's a great actor. He's the guy that humps the nuclear warhead in Armageddon. He's the main character, Boardwalk Empire. He's been in a million things.
He gets grinded into meat. Spoiler.
But that's right. One of the greatest movies ever.
We love grinding meat.
Fargo.
Right, mate.
He
I was gonna say the Star Wars girl with those things on her hair that like that. The
she's
big
a
long
Twi'lek.
ones.
No, the
Yeah,
Twi'lek
what was it?
dancer.
Yes.
The Twi'lek
my God, yes.
from Jabba's place in Return of the Jedi.
Jabba's place with the big long things here. Yes, Jabba's place.
think
Tony knows
about
exactly what I'm talking about.
One of his pets.
I think considering an alien to be something that I'm not supposed to be attracted to, that's xenophobic, bro. Like, come on, like, because I would slay that shit. I'm down. I like the Twi'lek. No, I'm
Looks
just
great, right?
She's hot.
All right.
Hot as hot.
Kerrigan from StarCraft.
Oh, I've had that. That's on my list for sure.
I'm sorry.
Queen of Blades, baby.
Queen of Blades.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, I think was.
No,
like,
you're
I wanted
supposed
say
to
that.
be attracted to
Yeah.
Harley's. Yeah.
I mean,
She's so hot. The Joker's attracted to her.
He calls you pudding.
Poison
Joker's
Ivy's not
just like-
human still.
I feel like
Well,
the Joker at some point
attracted
probably
to
told her to
Poison
cut that voice to just be like, hey, like the pudding stuff, just like cool. Like, I know I talk a certain way, but it's just a lot. Like,
Around
But
the
you like being
eyes,
called
it's
daddy, Tony?
Actually, a little,
yeah, it's like kind of.
just a little bit much. So
Yeah.
if you can just,
I want to know what
Thing.
Curly. I want to know what KurlyChris is attracted to that he shouldn't be.
I mean, oh shit. I guess I'll just say it. You guys all played Halo. You know Cortana. I mean, come on. Let's be real here.
Wait. Which Cortana?
You don't even see her.
Yeah, which Cortana?
Which Cortana though, Chris?
I'm gonna leave that to your imagination. But
think about parasocial relationships. What we have on Twitch, we got a lot of parasocial relationships with VTubers. Think about that. And then Chris went an extra step. He's having a parasocial relationship with an artificial intelligence from a video game.
oh yeah. Oh, she's real in my mind. You know.
Fair enough.
Hey, Chris,
That's
I heard
all
you like
that
getting
matters.
your
Get it.
It's all that
Couple years. Metaverse
Chris,
is
I heard
coming.
you like your feet.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Literally on your face.
I'm trying to get the Halo sponsor.
Yeah.
Gotta get the
Halo Infinity.
Yeah.
Halo on your face.
Play Halo Infinity live now. Sorry, that was on my script. I had to say it. Sorry, guys.
I have like a good now and then answer.
Let's hear it.
Like, so does anyone in here play League? Now,
Yes.
if you lock in Battle Professor Graves and I see the splash art, I will not be on my game the whole entire rest of the fucking game. Anyway, but my first love when I was 12, give or take, my first love was Sokka from The Last Airbender.
oh,
Like I legit was like, like I'm gonna find whoever this voice actor is and marry him. I just love him that much.
I kind of wonder, like, too, is there something subconscious about the fact that that voice actor was in so many things that were for kids that you're just like, I fell in love with that voice. Like, he's in so much stuff.
I didn't know that was like Jack from all that.
All that,
Like,
yeah.
that's like before Avatar. He was, I mean, himself in all
Yeah.
that. And like I didn't know that until later when I was watching it back and I was like, I really loved that guy, man.
Yeah.
I really loved him.
You're like, hey, I'm in with you. Sokka
Where is he now?
was legit. Though. There was no. Where is he now?
We don't talk about that.
Oh,
He's pulling a Drake Bell. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Hey, you leave Drake out of this. He
Don't
is
act
a
like I
hipster
don't know.
brewer.
What
he's
about Battle
a
Professor
brewer?
Crazy? Like,
Oh wait, no, that's one of the twins from Zach and Cody.
Oh wait. Oh, did that happen with
it's
one of
a
them?
lot worse than
Yeah,
one of them became
Zach
and Cody.
One of them became like micro brewers. It's kind of cool.
Well, no. Drake Bell got caught diddling.
Substantially better.
Yeah, Drake Bell for sure.
Caught what?
He got caught diddling.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
Never
like
mind, Drake Bell's not hot.
Drake Bell performed at my prom.
It was somebody he knew that he groomed from like the age of like 12 to
Yeah.
like well, 13 years. It was wild. It was like a whole thing.
He fled to Mexico and changed his name, and then was like, "It's because I'm more, he's like, I'm more popular. Yeah, I'm more popular in Mexico because I'm part Mexican." And then Ohio's like, "Hey, you diddled somebody," and he's like, "All right, I'm coming back. My bad." Like he was in Mexico. He had dual citizenship. He should have never gone back. Like whatever.
Yeah, at that point you become Pablo
On that
Escobar.
note, somebody that I'm attracted to that I shouldn't be to is Drake Bell. No, my bad.
It's so weird watching that show growing up and then seeing that Drake came out to be the weird one and then Josh came out to be the
Josh
normal
is like
one.
actually sick. Yeah, he's actually cool.
He's
you know what's funny is if you rewatch the show too, Josh is like every episode he's like, I gotta stay home and study. I'm hanging out with this girl. We're just gonna study. And Drake's like, let's eat candy and go to the movies and throw popcorn to people. And
That's
as an
why I'm
adult,
not
you're like,
surprised. It's like, it makes
you're
sense,
like,
actually.
Josh, you're sick, man. I would have hung out with you. Yeah.
I thought Josh was the hot one. Just gonna be honest with y'all.
I feel like,
oh damn,
I thought it was the hamster. The hamster was kind of sexy. The hamster had them crazy eyes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Never mind.
No,
I was gonna talk truth. I was gonna talk about Miranda Cosgrove, but I can just move on from that. She's not worth it.
I mean, she likes to be on set with guys with foot fetishes, so it's fine.
Dude, Dan Schneider. Shout out Dan Schneider and your foot fetish. Congratulations. Good for you, bro.
Everyone's got a kink.
Everyone has a kink.
You've joined the rank of Quentin Tarantino. Well said.
His made millions. His fetish made millions.
I think the age of Dan Snyder's feet are quite different than the age that Tarantino's into, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a difference between kink and fetish too. So like
True.
Dan's was like a really like deep seated like nasty fetish because it also overlapped with like pedoism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then whereas Tarantino's just at least as far as I'm aware, right?
Let's go,
He's just into
Tarantino!
some-
Let's go, Tarantino!
Shit.
Did everybody get a chance to answer?
Did you get the board?
I want to hear Bort.
No, we didn't because I didn't hear an Australian.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The accent is awesome.
Bort's background's actually really sick. I love that background.
Bort is
super
Bort's a really
organized.
cool
and
guy.
I like it. Yeah.
I just like hearing him talk.
Does he have? Maybe he has a Darth Vader kink. What is that in the back?
Looks like Kylo.
Is that Kylo or Vader? Or a Wookiee? What is that?
It's a Wookiee. That's like a
Related at all?
That's like a Wookiee Vader.
He has a Halo needler in the left corner.
Why aren't there any Wookiee
nice.
Sith
That's
Lords?
badass.
Can you imagine
That
how-
looks like
Can you imagine?
a Halo.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
It's a needler in
Squall?
the bottom
Why
left.
do you want Wookiees to be Sith Lords? What?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine one Wookiee Sith Lord where he just comes out? He's like, he comes out and he's all covered in hair and he's got yellow eyes and you're like,
that'd be
shit.
sick.
And he just goes. He just like can't.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything. You can't.
Good noise.
Speak Wookiee.
And he can throw you around. Come on.
My
Yeah.
buddy did that in a D&D game we played. It was kind of fucking awesome.
What do you think Sith sex is like?
Amazing.
Oh, dude, it's so kinky. It's like it's hardcore BDSM.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, like
Oh, there he is.
There it is.
nice.
Like even Teeny wouldn't go near a
There.
sex orgy.
There's the Aussie.
G'day.
Yeah, just a bunch of euphemisms, Archie. Just continue to. Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
all the euphemisms are fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that a Wookiee with a Darth Vader outfit, Bort, in the background? Tell us more about what that is, because
Jesus, really?
we've been talking about how awesome that is.
Okay.
Like the
Let's
skeleton,
zoom in.
too.
Let's zoom. Got my stream deck. Hang on.
Is your skeleton's name
Production
Kevin?
value.
Oh my god.
Because if so, we're twinsies.
Okay, it's Darth Vader with a wig on.
With a wig on.
The way I
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, it's Hannah Montana. No, it's it's Darth Vader with a wig. Because I bought a wig for I'm gonna do a Borta stream soon. So I had a sub goal to do like a full stream as a woman, because I did like the gender swap filter on Snapchat or whatever. I did that, and I'm like, fuck, I look hot. Like I'd actually date me as a woman. And so I went and bought a wig, and I'm gonna do a full stream with the wig and makeup and everything on. So
Can confirm you are hot.
Yes, 100%. Australians are very attractive people.
The accent gets me every time.
Right? That's what I'm
Honestly.
saying.
I don't care what accent it even is. Like, it's just, accents are so cool.
Me too. I love
Like,
accents.
just to keep talking, Bort, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Like, just don't stop
Please,
at
Bort.
that point.
down bad. No, I have to like, I'll sprinkle in a few, like every now and then I'll come in and chat and talk to you guys in my accent. So got to keep it like fresh, you know, can't talk the whole time.
Gotta
keep
stay
them
fresh,
wanting more. Yeah.
like Rebecca
Exactly.
Black.
Yeah.
Bort.
Did you, Tony, did you ask him the original topic when you came in here? What it was? To Bort?
Yeah.
Was it the attraction? The weird
Yeah,
attraction?
no.
Did you answer?
I said Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Steve
Okay,
Buscemi's
cool.
And I
not
said
a weird
some-
attraction though, because he's an absolute tour de force, and anyone else, like you should. I mean, I would fuck Steve Buscemi just out of like reverence.
Mo, I think like through this
Wow.
whole podcast, I feel like you
So
would,
generous of
you
you.
might like, you know, be willing to do that with quite a few different people.
Okay, what is that? I just.
She's like, I would have sex with Winston Churchill because he was a hero.
I mean, he was. He was absolutely like
Tony.
World War II was a huge like. If Winston Churchill asked me
He would
after
totally
he won the war,
eat his
Yeah.
booty.
what am I gonna say?
Dude, eat
No
his
to that?
Totally.
That's unbelievable. That's
You know,
For
you're
America.
That ass.
It's honestly
Based on-
unpatriotic. I say
based-
this as a Canadian.
based on the history about him. I think you're probably his type too. So that could have been done back then for sure.
Wait, are you talking? Wait, what are you talking about right now?
He tended to enjoy the company of his younger female friends.
Oh, I thought you meant
Cynical
Winston Churchill.
and offbeat and like quirky.
She's like, I'm his type.
he wasn't in a wheelchair, right?
No, that's FDR.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with you?
So let me elaborate what happened, Tony. She came on the show, and basically it's been about a couple hours now, and she went through a really deep breakup on a relationship, and so she's exploring different fetishes and kinks, and she just doesn't know exactly what she wants, and she's trying to find it out here, and we're trying to give her the right answers, and she's
I just
looking
feel
for
like my kinks are
validation.
being
That's
chosen
good, 'cause this
for
is-
me based on what the algorithm is recommending. nowadays.
That's definitely good, 'cause
I
this
don't
is-
have a choice in what my kinks are.
That's
I
fair.
He's also
just-
committing crimes in Space Cum
Yep.
and GTA.
This seems like
Yeah.
the perfect podcast for you to try and figure that out too.
I mean,
Boom.
I feel like I've talked about this in depth. You know.
Oh yeah.
KurlyChris knows I've gone down a few rabbit holes. You know,
Sure have.
lot of holes.
Is that a euphemism?
Oh,
Yeah. Is that a euphemism? What the fuck, dude?
I mean,
What
well,
a
I don't know when you
euphemism.
came in, but basically I was on a dating app. We really don't need to talk about this anymore, but I was on a dating app
We
and I
are.
realized that like most guys that I match with are into pegging. To the
Okay.
point where I'm wondering if it's like me. Like if
It
I'm
is you. It's
attracting.
all
Like, wait a minute.
Mo,
Am I
it's
into
you.
It's a
pegging?
typical reaction after breakups though, where you're like, you know what the common denominator of all my breakups are? It's me. Is it my fault? My picker's broken.
I mean, and that's why
True.
I'm saying, like, I guess to answer, like, this question, it's like, I don't think that I shouldn't be into pegging, but, like, I don't think I am, but maybe now I am. Like, it's
Maybe
fine to
now I
be
am.
into pegging. I just,
I mean, your taste
Squall is into
changed over
pegging.
time.
Gall's into pegging? Nice.
Yes, he is.
Why didn't you speak up? I don't know what to do.
He was writing a bar
He's like,
about
bro, let's
begging.
go.
Like, how do you even begin?
I've
What
never
kind
done
of
it
basic
before,
ass
but I'd
cereal
be-
are you eating
I'd be
there?
try it. I'd try it.
What do you get?
Would you have him go
strap on?
No, you're
counterclockwise?
muted.
I
though,
can't
Bort?
really hear.
What?
You
Hello?
strap on, you lube up.
But, like, you
Yep.
can't just, like out
Be
of
like,
nowhere.
Squall's like, I've
That's like 0
ate
to
corn
100
all
real
day.
quick,
You have to start somewhere.
Let's go.
What do you mean? What do you mean start? Like you mean these are foreplay? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, you gotta
Oh,
like
no.
it hurts, right? Like you can't
That's
just.
why I said you strap on, you lube up, you know, you slow.
But you gotta lube up like a lot, right?
Take your time.
Okay, hold on. This is why people are so afraid of doing things with their butt.
There's
wait, hold on.
in between.
Let's-
It's not zero. Put
You
it in.
gotta use lube. Lube is your
Yeah.
friend.
Mo,
Like a lot of lube.
Use lube.
Mo, Mo, you know what? I think it's gone to the point where, I run a dating show too. If you want to be on as Bachelorette in the future, we can just put you on, and then that way you can find love. But I mean, on the Barcast, like everyone's drinking, so it's not really fair to find love at this point, right? Is it? I mean,
Well, sometimes people
mean,
say
try it.
drunk is speaking the truth.
Can you guys still hear me?
yeah, we hear you.
Of course.
My computer just took a fat dump. I have to go.
All right, Tony, thank you for coming in. Go ahead and do your outro, Tony. Thanks for being the special guest for tonight. I appreciate you.
I'm the special guest, Hey Tony, and sometimes you might see me nude on stream, but you'll have to come by to check it out.
That's why I sub you.
Fuck it. Everybody, follow everybody else in here. Don't follow me. I came in. Thank you so much. Hey, it's great to see you. Squalla, hey, we'll talk later? Or... Okay, sounds good.
Bye, guys.
I'm hungry.
All right, that was Hey Tony. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right, let's okay. First of all, I gotta acknowledge something. Mo, I know you're gonna be in this stream later because I saw he said he was gonna be naked. I know we're gonna be later. We all know we're gonna be. Let's be honest.
Wait, Kurt, how did you get? Okay, last time I checked, I sort of like was looking at something else. KurlyChris was sober. Now KurlyChris is hammered. At one point did this happen?
I'm not hammered. I'm just enjoying my so-so sake sodas.
Can you tell me what do you like about those so-so sake sodas? Can you hold them up to the camera really
Sure, yeah. Let me go ahead and show
Actually,
them up.
really cool can art. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
they really do.
Cool can
That's
art.
really sick.
Every single different flavor actually has different like faces too. So
Yo,
that's
that's like right now.
yeah.
I want that one. What
What's
is
your
that
favorite
one?
flavor?
What is?
I like the one that makes the O face because it's very awesome. I like this one actually. It has a bigger smile.
It's not awesome. Doesn't start with
There you
O.
go. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't start with the O, but my vocabulary is a little off, so it's fine.
So stocky.
But they're all like holographic, so it's really. Oh, this one's super cute. You guys will like this one. Look at it. It's a little tiny smile, like when they slide in your DMs, and then you give them that face.
That's cute.
Let me go
I'm
ahead.
about to pretend I'm innocent, but really I'm a semen demon.
I was thinking you looked like a semen demon also.
I have never heard the phrase demon before.
Oh, you need to meet Kay. You need to meet
There you
Kay
go.
right
Let
now.
me just
Mo.
mute so I can.
This is my favorite. That's my favorite one, by the way, Mo. Just to let you know. That face right there.
Oh, that's after
Is
she
that
gets
your
the thing
favorite
to do it.
face, or is that like the flavor? Are we just choosing it based on the cover? You're not
No,
supposed to
it's
do
a
that.
lemon. It's a lemon flavor, but like the face just matches the flavor.
Like
Wait,
sour.
that's the
like,
lemon flavor. My
ooh.
favorite
That's a
face is
lemon
also my
flavor
favorite
face.
flavor. Let's-
Yeah, that's it. And then like that's the flavor that I want to experience.
Do they
while I
ship,
drink.
Do they ship anywhere?
I'm gonna talk to them afterwards for you guys. I'll let them all know.
Oh yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
you're very welcome.
I'm curious what this tastes like.
I just don't know how far they can go with Australia, so sorry about that, Bort, but I'll do my best.
They're not very good at going
It'd be
like
like $40.
counterclockwise.
Just to ship it out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with let's go with a new topic. Let's see. We have, I say, about 3 good solid topics left, and then that'll be the end of the show. But before we get there, let's go ahead and ask some really good topics. All these will be some down bad topics. Speaking of down bad, Justine, do you have any topics that are down bad?
What? I heard my
This
name.
is not surprising.
Topics that are down bad. Oh, you want me to ask a topic?
Wait, do you actually have one this week?
I could think of one.
Oh, I mean, go ahead and save it because I have a bunch, but I'm kind of curious to see what yours is.
Okay, I'll save it.
All right. Would you ever hook up with an ex and why?
Nah, I'm better than them.
Depends if it was toxic. If it was toxic, then yes, because toxic sex hits different. I'm sorry, I said it.
Mort, you're so brave. Thank you. Thank you.
I know. Thank you.
I wouldn't now that I'm married, but that puts it in. Yeah, not that I'm married now, but if I wasn't, why not?
Yeah,
like
c'est la vie.
When in Rome, exactly.
I'd say if it's anyone
Go ahead.
a relationship with, then no. If it's somebody I've just dated, friends with benefits, that kind of stuff, sure, why not?
Oh.
I would say yes, just because like I'd rather hook up with someone that I've
Well,
already hooked up with. You know, body count. I don't never mind. We're not gonna get into that. But and plus like you still, I guess it could bring up feelings that you don't necessarily want. So it would depend on the relationship, how recent it was, the feelings there, you know, so it's kind of iffy with that.
It is.
I think makeup sex is a pretty awesome thing, though. But you don't have to make up in these. You don't have to make up in these scenarios. So makeup sex is not the makeup.
But you got to figure like makeup sex. I feel like okay, so I've been in that position. I feel like makeup sex is like so momentary, and then afterwards you just feel filthy because you're like, dude, I'm better than this. Like I shouldn't have stooped. I shouldn't have stooped to a level of like. I shouldn't have like done that to myself. And then you're like, damn, well, I did it. So I say, nah, hard pass. I'm too good for you.
No, thank you.
I feel like that sometimes
we
when
broke
I play
up
with
for a
myself,
reason.
so it's way better with an ex.
I personally think if you're in a single phase of your life, and I've noticed this with some friends too, is like not get your body count up, so they'll hook up with someone in the past they already hook up with, and even though years pass, it doesn't count as another person on your body count. I've also noticed is like even time has gone by, maybe you just don't hate each other anymore, and then you still want to get that like hate sesh out. So that works too. Like sometimes like 2, 3, 4 years go by, you're both single and you like kind of like see each other like, oh wow, they've been going to the gym. I've been going to the gym. Hey, I wonder what it's like. And you already have that chemistry. So it's not like you're going to hop into the bedroom and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's not, you're not experiencing, you might experience something new. You know, they might start giving like a better blowjob and you're like, oh wow.
Like, where'd you learn that from?
So it wasn't me.
The fuck?
Yeah, so I mean, that is something, because I mean, I'm gonna be full honest with you guys because I'm very more open on this show too. I mean, I've hooked up with some ex in the past, like years and years later, and then you know I had one that was like 4 years later, and then when we slept together again, I'm like, well, this is a little bit new, but you know,
and some tricks.
What do you say? What do you say, Chris, when they say, "How'd you do that?" Like, what? How'd you figure that mood out?
Well,
You tell them.
at the end of the day, they probably think the same thing too. If you are the one that's willing to learn and stuff like that. So I mean,
you just tell them like, you know,
I just tell them like, hey,
I mean, obviously, if you're hooking up with your ex years later, how many, like, they obviously have had experience. So it's like kind of just like hurting you more, where you're like, oh, well, how'd you learn that? You know, like that's just going to hurt you more.
It doesn't hurt. I don't think that way. Like, I don't have it hurt me because I don't have those like actual feelings I did again for them.
I guess
it's more of a like, I'm comfortable with you. You're comfortable with me. You know, I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going to do anything stupid. Let's just get this out of the way. Hey, we'll come over and had a glass of wine. Well, that was a 2-minute session of wine. So.
It was like, let's get 2 minutes into Shrek, okay? And then we fucking...
So
it'd be curious too, though, like what tricks you've learned going back to the same position with an ex. Like, have I gotten any better? Am I still using the same tricks from high school?
True. Like at the end, you're like,
bro,
okay, well, like, how was that better? Like,
you DDT her. I'm just kidding. No. I'm sorry. I want Julie to just like basically bounce off the freaking edge of the bed and just freaking make that happen, man. Throw her up in the sky, be like, aim,
And I'm sure as you grow older, you get more into more things, you know. So like,
Yeah.
I think kissing gets better, or also even dating people that aren't afraid to say
Nope.
something like constructive criticism. Because there's some people that are just complete assholes, and then you like talk about it, and then years later, you're like, huh, maybe I do need to work on that.
I feel like some people don't take constructive criticism well though. Like if you tell them like, oh, sorry, that doesn't like that, whatever, it doesn't feel good, whatever. They're like, oh, and then they kind of get turned off a little bit. But
Yeah.
There's so many people that won't like take their own pleasure into their own hands. Like they're so afraid to say something, like even if they're in pain or it hurts or something. It's so weird.
But
Like, bro, if it hurts, fucking say something. Like,
No,
I don't
yeah.
want to hurt you. Like, what the
for
fuck?
sale, but you also know how to ask the right question.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have that problem for sure. I can
No.
tell.
Yeah.
So as you get older,
I could
communication
sense
gets
it. Like
better.
I can tell, like you're paying attention to body behavior. You can see the senses, the cues, like all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
100%.
Okay.
So
I
as
like
you're
your hand.
Anybody else?
What's going on there?
it's
Take a
like a
whole
little
get up.
skeleton little hand.
I love this thing.
That's so cool.
Thanks.
You're
Yeah,
going
I
for
would
a
not wanna
whole.
fight you.
I'm pretty good with my hands, so like,
I never heard you once ever cook anything. I heard you order everything.
I can cook some mean spaghetti, okay, and some cereal.
Oh my god.
Really?
Speaking of cereal,
I love cereal.
I found Wendy's Frosty cereal today.
What?
Hey, what the fuck?
That's a
It's like-
game changer.
There's no
Look at
way
Flo
we're
come out of the
finding
door and he's
cereal.
like, stop. Listen,
Nay,
I was
I
making it.
say.
Wendy's Frosty cereal?
Nay, I say, no cap. Wendy's Frosty cereal. It is a cocoa puffed blend
Oh my
with
God.
marshmallows. It seems I haven't tried it, but
The
it
hell?
exists. I brought it home with me.
Ooh,
I
try it
Wendy's.
on stream.
Yeah,
Try
Wendy's.
it.
Right now.
Right now.
For all of
Is this
chat.
from Wendy's?
Chat is dying to know.
There's like a thing where you can get a free Frosty on the back of it if you click it.
Yo, wait,
Yeah, I'm-
say
Actually, really cool.
like
Stay
right
less.
now.
On my way to the store.
Yeah, where can I get this?
My way there right
Um,
Yeah, like
Squall, you're quiet.
Yeah, Squall, your microphone.
Your mic keeps going in and out.
Yeah, I think your gate's too high.
His gay is too high.
Gate.
You think?
Gate.
All right, you can resume the cap.
I honestly think it's just something's going on either.
Nay to the cap. There's no cap. I found mine at a Safeway.
No Squall.
I want to put. Nothing would make me harder right now than to take a Frosty and put the Frosty cereal on the Frosty.
Oh my gosh.
I think the mailman knocking at your door would probably make you hard, Moat Simulator, at the point you're at.
The
And what
wind
about
blowing
it?
the wrong way.
Maybe it would.
It probably would. I'm just saying, like, anything delivering some kind of package towards her would be, you know.
hello.
I mean, you know, it's been a long time since I've seen
It's
package,
yeah, it's
right?
okay.
So-
It's fine. I need to reactivate my dating apps too, so if it makes you feel any better, you know.
Oh man, I hate when you like delete it and then you're like, fuck it, and then you like re-download it, and then all the same people were still there, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm back.
I'm back, bitch.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up, man?
yeah,
I'm back.
it's like reunion time.
Been a minute.
All right.
Why is it such a tight circle?
Yeah,
Let's see.
tight circles is also something that all
it.
of my.
Archie, do you wanna co-host this real quick while I go grab?
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a topic.
Yeah.
All right.
Put me in. Is it better now? Am I louder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
really
Boom.
Well, I love you.
All right.
I think
Archie's gonna. Yeah, that's a lot better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Perfect. Archie's gonna ask you a question. It's actually a really good question because I feel like I want to hear all your answers on this one. I could listen to you guys while I'll be right back though.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Oh God. All right, so whoever wants to go first, I'd be interested in this. We can flip it both ways. How do you know if a girl is hitting on me at the gym?
You ask.
Ooh. You just walk up to her, really? And ask.
No way.
Hey, are
no
you
way
fucking
you would.
hitting on me?
Are you
You're
hitting
squatting
on
in
me?
front of
You
me.
would say that?
You're definitely hitting on me.
You have bigger balls than me. I couldn't even.
Did you
Oh
did you wear those shorts for me, ma'am?
Did you wear those shorts for me,
ma'am? Are you
ma'am?
wearing those for me?
I feel like
Hit on somebody?
You're for sure trying to hit on me with those shorts.
No, you couldn't say you're taking after that.
I'm
feel
trying
like
to get a workout in, lady. Stop trying to flirt with me.
That's not possible.
I feel
Flo.
honestly, girls don't go to the gym to flirt with people. If they are,
Lies.
they are
Right now.
definitely going to make it noticeable. They will go up to you if you're fucking super hot, whatever the fuck they're attracted to you. They would go up to you. They wouldn't just be like, like looking at you, giving you the eyes or whatever. They would make it known. I don't think girls go to the gym to flirt with any fucking person. Obviously, you go to work out, you're sweaty, you're no makeup. Like, why would you want to like hit on someone in that scenario? Like,
Majority of them do not.
But
a majority.
The majority of them do not.
1% chance.
Justin, help me understand this right now. Do you go to the gym?
I used to. Now I just do squats on stream. Okay.
Have you hit on any guys at the gym?
No, never. I actually hate like when anyone comes up to me, talks to me, anything at the gym. I'm like, nah. Like, I don't want it at all. Like, even if you're the hottest guy ever, like, no.
Is this common for all girls, or is it just specifically?
I think it's just me. I mean, it might be like more girls,
No,
but
I think it's common. I don't think that anybody wants to be approached. I think that women actually operate with the expectation that they will be approached and the hyper like awareness that they're being watched by somebody. There's always one or two specific people who are going to keep an eye on you whenever you're in the gym. And so honestly, it's like that's you at your forefront. So you're not thinking about flirting. You're thinking about who
Like,
you're
please don't go up to me.
Yeah.
Don't.
Like, please don't fucking
do
take
it.
pictures of me.
Really?
Like,
On the
it's a
flip of
lazy
that-
fucking weirdo.
Okay, so you guys actually answered my question. Like, if this is huge, actually, if everybody's listening, if a girl goes up to a guy and talks to them, that's a very big indicator. Unless that they're
that's
saying, "Where's the
huge.
restroom?"
That is huge. If a girl at the
Okay.
gym goes up to you and
Okay.
like it starts flirting or whatever she's doing, that is huge. It's either a red flag or it's huge, you know?
Why is
Like
it a red flag?
Yeah, I think it's good.
it's good, but maybe they're just like going to the gym just to get guys, which is kind of a
you
red
can't
flag.
go into it with that mindset.
True.
It's not a big deal if you go to a physical gym
take
or
note.
whatever you do. Tashka, do you
start
ever
doing
hit on
that.
anybody at the gym? Your microphone's muted.
Tasha, your mic is muted.
I still can't hear you. Whenever you get a chance, you
I
take your
think
time.
she's on push to talk.
No problem. Whenever Tashka gets back, we're gonna go back. So, Leia, what about you?
I would never. No, when I'm at the gym, I'm like praying that people don't talk to me or look at me. Like, no, that's
I
not
have
the
failed many
no,
times.
The gym
Thank
is
you for
not
teaching me.
not the place that I ever want to be approached by a guy.
Is it because you feel like you're not like 100% you? Like you're like, okay, I'm.
That's not what girls go to the gym for. Like, if they're like normal human beings, like just you said, I think
want their
I think
gains.
it's a really big red flag if a girl looks like their normal self, like they come with like makeup on and stuff, and like actually looking decent and like ready to be hit on. Like,
Maybe
I don't
she's
know.
just on the prow.
No. Yeah,
You
she's
out
not-
here slut shaming. I see you.
No, I'm saying
you.
she's not. I
Fucking
don't
slut shaming.
Coming in.
If you're there to
If
work
you're
out,
at the gym
don't
and you're
wanna-
trying to get a man, you're
No.
a slut.
I mean, I guess I guess there are some girls that do want the gym guys, so I guess the gym would be a good place to go for that. But
There's
like,
commonality. You want to make sure your partner stays in shape. That's really good. Tashka, tell me what your thoughts are.
That's not slut shaming. Stop.
Her voice is not back on. Tashka, I think
It's
your
not.
microphone's not working. It's like
still not
Squalla
there.
right now. Squalla, what about you? Can you hear? Can you talk?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, hello?
You're back. Awesome. Have you ever been hit on in the gym?
No. I don't want. I feel like that's. I'm on team with that. With everyone's saying. I think if
say 1, 2, 3, and I'll tell you.
If a girl comes up to you at the gym and talks to you, then they want something from you. I don't know what, but they want something. There's no way. Like, I mean, I don't think I would ever talk to a girl at the gym either. That'd be weird.
So I'm gonna time out everybody in this channel because like this is different. Where I went, I'm gonna basically dox myself for saying this. In California, there's a gym that's very luxurious. It's like you can get literally a massage at the massage chair. You can go to a steam room. You can go to the sauna and all of that. Like the whole experience. You got one of those like really, really cool pools where you can lay down and the water, it gets cascaded all the way through. So you can lay down there and there's heated pool. You go there to lounge, you talk, and there's a gym. All of it. It's like the whole shabam shaboom, like what you see at Carnival Cruise. And at the end of it, there are places to chat with them, not to chat with them while they're lifting or their legs are out and doing this. Like they don't want to be talked to while that thing's like, whatever's going on.
It's the best time though.
My favorite. It's the worst time. Even I know they don't want to be talked to while they're like, really? I'm working out right now.
What so, bro, I just make direct eye contact while I'm. Yes!
Like, no, I would be like, nah, you gotta go. You're too much.
So hold on, Mo, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what those are. Like,
you have to assert your
I don't know what they're called.
With your like legs?
Legs, yeah. And they're making eye contact with this.
Hell no. At you. That's a good sign. I don't know.
Yeah. They're multi-talented.
He's like, this is going to be your fucking head.
Hello?
Yeah. You like that?
Let's go to Toshka. Toshka's back.
Yes.
Hi.
Toshka.
Toshka, tell me, have you been to the gym? And then tell us, like, have you hit on a... Yeah, tell me.
Yes. Yeah, so I've been to the gym, and no, I never hit on anyone, but I got hit on. One time I was on the treadmill, and someone hopped up on the same treadmill as me.
What?
And was running behind me. It was literally the
that is fucking weird.
My life.
That's us.
That's like
And he just stared at me the whole time. I quit going to the gym. I quit.
That is so
been back
fucking. Why
since.
didn't you? I would have said something. I would have said something. They would have kicked him out of the gym.
On me too.
Yeah.
I felt completely uncomfortable.
I feel like management would have just seen that and been like, hey, look out.
Toshka,
that is so weird.
To go back to the same gym, but that's not common. Whatever you went through. I'm going to also tell that the board too. Whatever you went through as a kid for freaking whatever the roller coaster did, that's not freaking common, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, whatever you guys did, like, you guys got up, man. Like, that's not fair. Go to the gym whenever you want, but both of you guys look fantastic.
You can barely run on your own treadmill. How would you run on a treadmill with two people? Like, right?
Running behind you on your treadmill.
He put his arms around me.
What the
like this, like on the bars, like this.
Okay,
and
time out.
arms
Toshka, did you know him
in.
for 1%? Like, did you say hi before? Like, or you knew him for like a week or a month?
I was jamming the music.
You have no idea who this person is. Completely.
Oh my god.
I've never met them before.
Are we sure he wasn't
He had to be on
blind?
something.
He was Blue. What are you talking about?
He was blind and didn't notice she was
Blue.
In my mind, right? Like maybe a blind guy sees treadmill.
Get out of here.
He doesn't see the treadmill.
Blind guy doesn't see treadmill.
Treadmill and goes, okay,
It's
time
just
to get
somebody
my
clips
workout
that.
on.
Air wafting from it.
That right
He's like,
now.
oh, there's a treadmill there.
Please, the clip.
Smells like a.
So you think he thought he was like running out of the gym or something? Blue, what are you getting at here? Like, I don't.
That sucks.
Well, I'm like, oh, okay. Look, I'm trying to see this from all angles here, right?
Yeah, that's
So,
okay.
so she says the guy like came up, put his arms like around her, like on the bars. Well, like, okay, did he touch you, or did he touch the bar?
Close enough.
Did he clinch up and hug?
Bro, I'm
No, he
running
didn't
on this
hug
treadmill.
me. He just like I couldn't go anywhere.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The bars, and now you were stuck.
I was
forcing.
I was stuck.
How
in
long
the
did that last?
circle.
If you don't mind me asking, I know that I was going to recall
It
this memory.
happened it all happened very fast because I screamed, and that was really off-putting for him. Apparently,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Toshka.
I would have got him.
You're like,
That's
I'm super
so
proud
weird.
of you.
I
I was
think
like, what?
like, wow, I never
I am
thought.
super
you'd
proud of you for
scream.
making that scream
Weird
because that is literally the best.
I would have got
reaction
his
you could
ass
ever
banned
make.
from the gym.
No, that scream is basically being banned at that
allow
point.
that person to come back to the gym.
That's so weird.
If nothing happened to
It's the
him, and there
craziest shit
had
I've
to be
ever heard.
something
Like-
wrong.
It's a weird
Fundamentally.
one.
Toshka, you really attract the weird ones, don't you?
No.
I do.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So go back. So that story. Let's talk about the other story. So you never hunted on a guy, and that's the only way you've been hit on by people jumping on your treadmills.
I wouldn't really call that hit on as
That's
much
the
as
only time you've been hit on.
Yeah, that's
Is
actually
that hit on or is that?
That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, that was like-
Okay, if Toshka's only been hit on by a treadmill, Meow, have you been in the gym? How did guys hit on you at the gym?
People talk to me and I don't want to be spoken to. People watch me. They will follow me from machine to machine. They will.
Oh my god! I can't believe this happens to you all the time.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like it's really off-putting.
Do you
like,
have cat ears on?
Yeah.
At the gym?
I don't work out without headphones in or.
No, cat ears, I said.
Oh, the ears? No, not the gym.
Okay, I was going to say that.
I don't.
It kind
I
of
don't.
attracts
I
a
don't
different
dress.
crowd.
I don't dress in a way to make people look at me. Just besides being hot.
Okay, that's what I was making sure. Okay. I was going to say, you're going to attract individuals for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Most similar. What about you?
So I was at the gym once, and there was this guy. He thought he was kind of cute, and he turns to me and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna use like the 45 pounds?" And I was like, "Do I look like I'm gonna use the 45 pounds?" And then like he was like, "Hey, you forgot your lanyard," and I was like, "Thanks." Then I walked away, and I was like, "I think that guy was hitting on me," and then I never saw him again.
That's kind of.
So in that situation, when they say, "I'm going to use up 45 pounds,"
sure.
do they have to ever actually call for your number? Like, can I get your number right after that? Is that how it works?
I just think he didn't really know what to say, so he just
He tried. He tried.
Were you doing upper
He
body
shot
or
a
lower
shot.
body?
He gave a shot.
I was
you know?
doing squats.
Okay, so
Should have thought you were goblet swatting.
I was
Yeah, he was
goblet
throwing it
now,
swatting.
I know
Oh, yeah.
many women who can do more weight than me on squat.
But I was also nowhere near the 45s. Like I was on the other side. And then he
Okay,
was like,
okay.
"Hey, do you maybe want to use these?" So I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know. And then
Yeah, you wouldn't
That's
use
what he
that.
wanted to respond.
These
So
right here.
my question.
That was 100% like, yo, I have no opening to say anything to you, but I want to say something, and
Yeah.
look how strong I am. Look how strong I am.
Lanyard.
I missed it completely, and then I just never saw him again. So
Mm.
that was my experience.
He was probably into pegging. It's all right.
I mean, which is fine. Apparently, that's that.
He's like,
that's,
apparently I'm into that, so
apparently
yeah,
I'm into
we're
that,
cool.
yeah.
He heard.
It's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah,
We heard it from you on the
Telling me to
KurlyChris
go this
podcast.
Let's go back to Leia, and then we'll go with Justine.
Is it?
All right. Damn. What about you, Archie? What about you
Oh,
when it comes
God.
to being hit on at the gym, or have you ever hit on a girl at the gym?
Yeah, I've hit on a girl at the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, and at the same time, I've been
What
hit
a
on. I just didn't
douche.
know I was hit on. The yoga instructor kept adjusting my posture, and I didn't know what was happening majority of the time because I thought I was doing it right. And so, you know, when you're doing upper dog, downward dog, grabbing your ankles, grabbing your hips, and making it taller, and I didn't see her touching anyone else. And so that was interesting. And
Or
at the
maybe
very
you
end of it,
posture.
maybe I had terrible posture.
I don't know. Like
Way
I feel,
worse than
I feel like whenever it comes to like instructors, I feel like to assume those are flirting with you gets like into weird territory. So
yeah,
maybe
100% right by the meal. But when the person told me at the very end, like I was hitting on you, I was like, I was clueless.
That's so inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was actually confused about. Like I was like, I thought she was doing great, and at the very end, like, what are you doing afterwards? And I was like, I am going to be going straight up to the basketball game upstairs, and like, okay,
Damn.
you know,
I feel like
And
she
it's
should
like-
get fired.
are you going to come back to the next session? I'm like, yeah, sure. I was like, it was a little too hot for me. Hot yoga was intense.
Wait, wait. Hold on. You did hot yoga?
Yeah.
How old was the instructor?
She was like 5 years older than me, I think.
Oh, okay.
At the time.
It's better to get on a instructor in their 20s and 30s instead of an instructor in her 60s. So that was fun.
Yeah. No, she was good looking for sure.
Nice.
And the other one I hit on
Nice.
was I don't know. I just felt like I felt like if I don't say something right now, I will regret it. And I would be willing to get rejected to just talk to that person and say, I did it. And I want to also basically let that person know that you shouldn't basically shit where you eat. That's the definition of it.
True.
You don't go to the gym and then basically expect like, this person's not going to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I let that person know. I'm like, you're awesome. I honestly basically see you basically applying yourself, and hopefully one day I can get to your standards of workout, because I see you come here and you kill it. And she's like, thank you so much. And I'm like, you're welcome. And I was like, I was not ballsy enough to ask for a number. I was like, I got to get away. I'm just not going to basically ruin her day. And that was me hitting on her. I was like, Jesus Christ, let's get out of here. So.
Damn. All right.
That's cute.
It's hard. How the hell are you supposed to hit on somebody that was like really killing it at the gym and they were focused on their workout? They're going in for purpose, and it's like, man, she's beautiful. She has a great smile. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, you can catch them on their way out. There's socially acceptable ways to do it.
So yeah,
picking your spots.
Timing
helps.
I got some stuff. I used to be a gym junkie.
What about you? I want to hear that.
Yeah, I was a gym junkie for a while, about a year and a half. I went 5 to 6 days a week, and then also had all my friends were like the huge, buff, attractive dudes that were like trained me. So like I got jacked up for a little bit there, and it got to the point where I would be literally running on the treadmill with my best friend, and girls would be snapping their necks because my best friend was like fucking 8 packs and jawline. Chris, he was down to 3-point-something% body fat at one point. It was fucking insane. And like one of the guys we worked out with, these were all high school buddies that like got all their heart broken, and then they just destroyed at the gym, and they were like the guys at the gym. One guy was 6'8", and he got jacked. This guy is huge, and I used to work out with him, and I felt like a little kid, but like I would like worked my ass off. I got to the point where I would come home and have to go to sleep because I was so tired from just what I did. And I just focused so hard at the gym. And then what happens is when you start to focus on yourself like tremendously, you start to basically have a lot more confidence in yourself. And a lot of women, I know they see that attraction because that's what they want. They want someone that is confident within themselves. So as time went on at the gym, about like 8 months to a year later, I got a lot of girls that were start to like kind of hit on me. I ended up dating the front desk girl, so that was interesting. But it was really fun. But like you said, you don't, where you shit at when you shit at work, you got to see it every day. So when things like broke off, it was.
No, you can't flush Leia. That one.
Yeah.
Taking a shit, or
you just don't want to take a shit where you work out. There's no toilet there.
The thing with me though is, and this is like a personality trait I've always had growing up, is I'm more of a charming person. I don't care. Like I have really beautiful best friends that we've never held hands or anything or kissed or anything. And so like when it came to the gym, like I would hold the door open for girls, like even guys, I would hold the door open. I would say, good job on your workout, just randomly if I notice, or if we're at the water fountain, I would just say something. And just by being a normally nice person to others, I noticed a lot of the girls, like they would message me and be like, hey, do you want to go for a gym sesh today? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then when you start going to the gym with like different girls that are especially girls that like to work out a lot of the other girls tend to notice stuff like that too. And it just helps you in your favor. Like you don't need to sleep with every single person that you hang out with. So it was really cool to do that. You don't need to hit on anybody or run behind someone on a treadmill. You just gotta be nice, like, be supportive, be nice, and just treat them like a normal person. If they don't want to talk to you, that's fine. If they're like, you, I'm like, all right, bye. I don't need to talk to you.
Yep.
It's a waste of time. So
yep.
I don't know if we have an option for a question at the very end, if we have time, but I'd like to ask that question since you brought the topic at the end. But continue.
That's it. Basically, I literally lived at the gym every single day. I actually went in the morning to box and run, and then went back at night and lift weights. I did that 6 days a week. It was insane. I basically wanted to destroy myself as a person. I hated everything that happened and the relationship I went through in my life. So I wanted to rebuild myself and my confidence, and I wanted to challenge myself to be a better version of myself. And that was there was so many, like I had the best friends, like the friends that were like, they would tell you something and basically people on this cast like would probably cry because they were just god awful mean sounding, but they were telling the truth, and they wouldn't butter the bread. Like they would tell me stuff that you didn't want to hear, and I started to be like that towards my other friends, and they became stronger too. But like there was times where I would lift weights, I'm like, I can't do this, and then it would be like, let's say it's like hypothetically it was like 100 pounds, I'll be lifting it and I'm like, I can't do anymore. He's like, you have to finish 8, so take a break and go get water. So I go get water, I come back, I lift the weights, and he starts laughing and smiling. I'm like, what? He goes, that was 120 pounds. And it's all a mental thing that I had in my head.
Yeah.
And like those type of friends are like phenomenal to have, and they sound so mean and they sound so like put downish, but what they're doing is they're giving you that tough love, knowing that you can be a better version of yourself. And that's how I learned to like give tough love out more, and very direct. And it was insane to me. Like you're lifting weights that you think you would never lift before, but because you didn't know, you did it. And I literally rebuilt myself as a person. And like I said, once you do that and you really, really focus on yourself, and that kind of wraps into some old topics we talked about earlier. Once you really, really focus, it starts to show. Like society starts to see it. People start to be attracted to it because they like that, you know, you're being the best version of yourself. That's all you want at the end of the day.
So
that's why whenever you first asked, like you were like, how do I know if somebody's flirting with me? And I said, just ask. Like if you're confident, you're just direct. Like you just say what you mean, say what you want, just like, you know, act nicely and kindly toward other people. I think it's odd to, I don't know, like go into social situations with expectations of others. So I just like to just be nice and then just kind of let the relationships bud from there.
Nope.
Good way to be. More people need to be like that.
Yeah, I'm
open communication.
Opening the door for anyone, but at the gym I hold the door for a girl, and she says I can do that myself. Thank you. And so I just told that individual, like, this makes me happy, basically opening the door for anyone. And that's my counter to that individual. And so like a lot of chivalry has been destroyed due to this civic behaviors, but I'm not going to change who I am. And so I want to make sure I stick to. But at least I have the opportunity to counter them, to say like, this makes me happy, and if it's upsetting you, you're more than welcome to open the door. Next time I'll remember it.
Yeah.
And so that individual just feels like they have to make that adjustment. I mean, like that person can clearly clock me and like was in the mountain climb, like was rock climbing, like got more biceps than I did. I was like, I just opened the door because it's ingrained.
It's the polite thing to do. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's a pay it forward method, Archie. I mean,
honestly, it's like be kind to others.
Yeah.
It's
about how you. It's about how you react when they become an asshole. Is what that happens. It's like just react kindly, and then they will adjust.
I'm okay with guys being nice to me as long as they're like. Sometimes, like when guys go out of their way to be nice to me, I'm like, if I was like a dude or like not wearing makeup right now, would you be nice to me? You know what I mean? And to me, that's not like real niceness. And like that's sort of a lot of things where like I notice that guys treat me very differently because like I'm a catfish. So like when I'm just like walking by in the same area, I've even talked to the same people and they treat me completely different. I'm like, are you a nice person? Because you were really nice to me last week and you're not very nice to me today. You know? So that's just something I noticed.
I think that a lot of people think like a lot of people think chivalry is dead. Like you just like kind of like you just said, you know, like where it's like you open that door for someone and they go, "Hey, I can do it myself."
Yeah.
I take it as dead because people tell them over and over, "Oh, well, if you let someone do it for you, then you're admitting that they're this or that." And it's no, it's just someone being a kind person.
Right.
You know, like if I see Chris on the street and I'm walking into a freaking Panera and he's coming in the door behind me, I'm going to hold the door open.
Yeah.
Because I know Chris as a person is going to be like, "Oh, well, obviously you go, but thank you for holding the door."
Yeah.
Or whether or not he does, I don't care. At the end of the day, it's someone going, "Okay, hey, I appreciate the fact that you were kind enough to realize that a person was behind you, and rather than let a door shut behind you, you held it open for somebody." A lot of people look at it as admission of admission of like someone being better than you.
It's a nice gesture too. Like I've seen that too. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're carrying a bunch of stuff in your hand and then you can't open the door and you have to put it down, would you like someone to open the door for you so you could just walk right through the door?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I don't ever think
Great
that deeply
others.
about it. I just exist, and then like I like if somebody is nice, then I'm like cool. If somebody's not, then I'm like great. You have something going on. Like I just like keep it moving. Like I don't like to let other people's like moods affect how I interact with the world. Like if somebody gets mad at me, I don't give a shit. I'm like
Yeah.
okay. Are you
30
flirting with
minutes
me
later,
now? Or
it
you're
never
kind of angry,
I really appreciate that perspective. I take everything very personally, but I do wish that was me.
Well, I mean,
Even if someone's clearly having a bad day, it's like, well, clearly I made it work.
No.
Everything eyeing me.
all right.
Mo needs a big hug.
Yeah, Mo. You guys, Mo's DMs are open for after the show.
They're not open to everyone.
No, they're open to everyone. So that way we come on next week.
They are technically open.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not open. They're just.
if you're feeling a little lonely during COVID, hit up Boat Simulator. There you go.
Oh my god, I'm gonna send you anything. Like if there's anything disturbing, if the blood's on your hands.
That's fine. That's okay. I mean, I work in the adult industry. I've seen it all. So, all right, you guys ready? This is gonna be the last call.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I need to announce it's last call at the bar.
All right, everybody, cheers to the last topic. This one is going to be a very interesting one. Some of you might not all know about it, but you're going to love it.
Cheers.
So cheers to the last part of the show before we end up ending the podcast. All right. So some of you guys are on Twitter. Some of you guys are more onto social media than others. But there was something that really was weird that happened the other day, and it was about Drake. So Drake was actually shamed about, and he was actually threatened with a lawsuit from a former IG model about putting hot sauce on a condom. So the context of the story is where basically he had sex with a IG model, took the condom off and put hot sauce on the condom to kill the sperm, and she decided to use the condom for other reasons and found out there was hot sauce on it.
She tried to have Drake's baby. That's
Yeah.
what he's trying to say.
Honestly, he might do that on purpose.
He did do it on purpose. He
That's
does.
smart.
Yeah.
It's honestly smart on his part.
Wait, does that
Yeah, fuck
actually
that.
kill this? Does that actually work? It
Oh,
does.
I'm sure it probably does. Yeah.
Really? Drake's smart, girl dumb.
However, he's being threatened to be sued, and he's claiming it as a rumor. If you were a content creator going through this, how would you deal with it?
Wait, why is he being sued?
Because he's got money. What do you mean?
Bitch, I took the condom off. It was used. It was full. And you did something with it and found out that it had hot sauce. That's on you, bitch. That's on you. That is 100% on you. You dumb. You dumb as fuck.
I drop an album. I drop an album the next day, and it just goes, I know that my hot pee bling.
Thank you.
I made you do dum dum sing.
You get it. You get me.
I've never heard that before. Like the hot sauce
You
thing.
outed
Yeah,
yourself.
that one Drake song, yeah.
Cheap spermicide.
I've never heard the hot sauce thing before, but if like that's for real, if that really does kill it, like that's kind of smart because like
Yeah.
I don't know, like that's
Clearly she wanted to do something.
Yeah.
It's like when you send a pack, like people get caught like scamming and they put like what's that blows up on your face, like ink
Yeah.
like, the same guy. Like now he was like, what the fuck? He like ran into the bathroom. She's screaming. He was like just shaking his head, like damn, like
Okay, but like, hear me out. So he put hot sauce on it.
thing.
She looked at it, and
She
she
didn't
was
see him
like,
do it.
"Yeah, this is definitely not hot sauce with sperm." And she
Like,
Hold on.
like, how does that?
Why
How
does
does that?
it smell like Frank's Red Hot? Like this is not the usual.
Can I read the
demon
entire
smell.
allegation?
Sure, I'll send it to you.
I want to hear.
I'm gonna read it out loud. This is-
Okay, yeah, go. Let Archie's gonna read it out loud.
It's a little juicy. Allegedly, Drake and the Instagram model allegedly met up on Instagram. The two of them linked up for a few weeks ago. The model and the Drake had a romantic encounter What happened next? Well, crazy. After the party, they went to the hotel. They smoked weed for a bit, and he asked if they wanted to have sex. She said he was very intent in ensuring things were consensual. Things started with a bit of foreplay. He rubbed and sucked her titties for a bit, and then they went to the bathroom and came out with a condom on. She said he's about 7 inches thick and cut, and they...
I like all the details in this
I'm
allegation.
sorry, I'm just reading the rest of it. And they fucked for about 20 minutes, and he mostly hit it from the back. Eventually came inside with the condom.
Okay.
Immediately after,
It's very detailed.
he went back into the bathroom and disposed of it. She fished the condom out of the trash, untied it, put the opening end into her vagina. Boy, she was in for a surprise. She felt it like it was pouring hot lava into her.
Good.
And she screamed.
Good. I hope
and
it
Drake
fucking feels like
ran
hot
to the
lava.
bathroom. He admitted that he poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm, and now he's an Instagram model threatening to sue Drake.
Okay, so why? I think the question that need to be asked is why does Drake carry around packets of hot sauce?
That's
He doesn't want kids.
Hold on. Why would you just not take the condom with you? Like most intelligent guys.
Yes.
Haven't you listened to
We're
the
taking
Beyonce
it with
song?
That's an insult. No. I will not stand for that. Like most intelligent guys, this man is changing the game, bringing hot sauce to a hookup.
I mean,
Are you
yeah, that
insane
is
right now?
fucking, that's
He's not
next
gonna get
level
caught
shit.
with
That is
child
next
support.
level shit.
He's not gonna get caught with 18
Like
secret
putting mace in the
kids.
fucking condom, be like,
That's
try
what
it, bitch.
he was trying
Try
to
it.
do.
Try
He's
it.
a genius.
She tried
Find out.
entrapment.
That's certified
Drake is
lover.
a trailblazer with this. Beyonce did it first. I got hot sauce in my bag swag. That wasn't Drake. That was Beyonce.
Thank you, Moat.
Lemonade.
Thank you. Honestly, it always is her first. It always
I think-
it always is, isn't it?
She's a game changer.
She is.
Celebrities do it though. I think it's
Trailblazer.
common. I think it's common. The hot sauce
Showstopper.
because it happens like when they get with people that aren't the same. Like they have to protect themselves.
Yeah, obviously Drake is not stupid. I don't know.
Imagine if Drake got pulled over and they were like, "Let's search your pockets," and the man had a tied condom. Can you imagine how much worse the headline would be?
Drake
If
with
he just took
condoms.
him home with him.
Did a bunch of packets hot.
I mean, facts.
In
facts.
ovens, Drake has
Which
time
is better,
condom in
damn
his pocket.
You're not gonna report hot sauce.
Bro, could you just chill? This is for later. Wink.
Oh, God.
Dude has seen enough bad attention.
Like, he's Taco Bell
Looks like a-
Diablo.
There is a Taco Bell hotel, so
Smells delicious.
If that kills
I wanna
him,
go.
why not?
I would be amazed if somehow the court rules him guilty.
yeah.
Well, it'd be stupid
They're wrong.
because all he's doing is protecting himself from entrapment.
Exactly.
No. I mean, the hardest part is proof, and so assuming that she would decide to go a different route and say that it's burning while he had it on, so like imagine that kind of allegation differently. And
Yeah,
so-
Yes. I do have a question. So you guys 100% know that it kills the sperm? Or did it just
Well, I
burn?
do now. Yeah.
I mean,
Did it just
I
burn?
didn't till now.
I can't
I thought
imagine
air
that
killed
he would
it.
be so.
Do
I
we-
feel like
do
he
we
would have
any
so many more
studies
kids.
on the
We would see a lot of
Goodness.
baby Drakes if it didn't work, I think. Because it
So-
sounds like he
Yeah.
has it down pat.
Yeah.
This seems like a really deeply thought out plan
It
that has worked
It's
so well in
remarkable.
the past.
It's
That's
remarkable.
an experience right there. That's
Take
years
notes.
of being
How
involved.
Take
Beyonce did
notes.
it first.
Have
It's
we
because
have
he was a
we
baby
Spicy time.
mama.
have we considered
add
him
hot
for
sauce.
the Nobel Peace Prize?
Get on it. Call your people. I'll call my people.
I will call my people, honestly. Chat, I think you guys need to go ahead and tweet out hashtag Drake has big spicy PP.
Big spicy pea.
I just feel like Tapatio stocks are up right now, and I'm gonna invest. To be honest,
I invested in
Taco Bell stocks are going crazy right now.
50 mil.
Like KurlyChris makes all the big bucks.
Okay, so let's go with the let's go back to the let's do a quick round for everybody. For sale, how do you come out publicly talking about it?
Come out publicly talking about the
Like your
spicy
partner
condom?
comes out and says you put hot sauce in my what the how do you react to that? Do you do Twitter? Do you come out publicly on Twitch? What do you do?
Come out publicly.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely do some public videos and be like, I did it for a reason. Guess we know what you were after all along.
Okay. Justini, what about you?
Boom.
Yeah, I would definitely come out publicly, apology video, but then also like if
Apology?
I didn't, if I didn't, no, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. If I didn't do anything wrong, obviously people are gonna be like, no, yeah, you know, she's right, and that's how exactly like how we are. We're like, no, yeah, like he did it, and it's her fucking fault. So I don't know if I would just ignore it. Or if I would just be like, hey, this is what I did. This is the reason why. Obviously, she had different intentions, and I just wanted to hook up. I just wanted to fuck, you know?
I'd own it so hard. I'd be all over that shit.
That's
right.
I'd be all over TMZ. I'd be like, yeah, I laced my condom with hot sauce. She had Tapatio inside of her. Nice try. You ain't catching me on no child support, lady.
So someone in the chat just had a good idea. Why not make a condom that once you're done and finished, you just squeeze a little packet and it fucking explodes? Not hot sauce, but whatever like kills sperm that doesn't like set a vagina on fire.
Write it down, guys.
Boom.
No,
Like, you just tell those rich people and famous people, boom, you'd be fucking rich,
You
bro.
just made a company billionaire.
I did.
Yep. You just made a company into
I
a
have
billionaire.
to trademark this shit right now.
100%.
Did Travis Scott
Condoms
actually
for
do an
sale.
apology video?
Leia, what about you?
I feel like if you are Drake, like there's no room to not do some shit like that. Like at this point.
So what would
I
you
don't
do?
know.
Come out
I don't
publicly? Would you do the Twitter, Instagram?
No,
would you just
I would own that shit. Like, yeah, I was looking out for myself. She clearly had like bad intentions.
Okay.
Like this, like, she's in the wrong. That was an
Right? She just outed herself.
Exactly.
Right.
If I were her,
She just outed herself so bad.
Blow just comes out of nowhere.
She's like, I squeezed this condom into my pussy and it burned. How dare you?
Dare he?
How dare you?
Marty.
I was gonna be a millionaire.
Straight up own that shit. I would number one buy so much stock in whatever I put in there, and then put out a video of like, yes, this is what I have to deal with every single time I try to get some ass. Is people trying to get themselves pregnant with this.
And this is the only hot sauce that works. So
there we go.
Yes.
This is the only hot sauce that works. Works the best for me.
Like I've tested all the brands.
I put that shit on everything.
You would call the company and be like, this is what I use. Oh, that's so good.
Come on.
That's so smart.
Baby be gone.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Hot
They always
Ones.
said it tastes like chicken.
That will start trending.
by Hot Ones. Wow.
I mean, I would say, I guess I would send out a well thought out tweet, and I guess it would go something like, you know, sometimes you just have to bust a nut without consequence. Now I'm saying hashtag running through the six with my woes.
Hashtag want some tacos with that hot sauce.
When Chris
Hashtag
tweets, make sure you guys
entrapment.
have that hashtag up, guys.
Entrapment.
This is a flaming hot.
That's straight entrapment.
It's a flaming hot topic. I really like it. So
It's a good,
Unreal.
good
Squally.
topic.
Hashtag super hot fire.
Squally, what about you? How'd you come out publicly?
I'm dropping a hit single called Hot Sauce.
Nice.
So much bank.
The beat
Oh
comes
my
in.
god.
The music video on that would be
You
sick.
should literally make the song right now. That's how popular it is.
Squalla, there you go. There's
No,
your
I'm
idea.
serious.
You got like
Do
a
it.
week, buddy.
If you can make it happen within like literally 24 to 48 hours,
I gotta give
on
Drake- but
fire right now.
Drake needs his
Google is
chance.
basically
I-
spreading that.
He needs a chance. I feel like he's gonna put in a track. He's gonna acknowledge this. He's
Bro,
got
he
to.
would listen to your
I feel
track
like
and
you should
adapt
anyway.
from it, man. Just do
Like,
it.
yo, Drake, I'll write this. I'll ghostwrite this for you because I
Just
know people
do it,
for you
man.
anyway.
That's the best part.
Yes.
Take it.
Please do
Dude,
that.
Drake
I will
is
do
the
it.
five head.
While I'm tapping it with what is it? Tapatio?
Tapatio.
Well, I hit it. Hit it. Tapatio.
Tapping it like
Tap
Tapatio.
it. Tap it like
Bro,
Tapatio.
that's so huge.
Tapping it, dripping.
Call my
Tapatio.
girl Cholula. You know I'm about to fucking do you.
That's dirty. Meow, what
Yeah,
about you?
That'd be my response.
What about me?
Yeah, how would you come out publicly? And then we'll go to Toshka and then Bort.
If I were like the girl, I probably wouldn't because inevitably like the backlash and like the public shame and scrutiny would like ruin your life overall because you have the choice, you know, clout or no clout. But if it's a successful hookup and then Drake never knows, there's the opportunity for a call back, then I could actually get with him. If I make it public, then I'm fucked and I'm gonna get sued regardless. So I wouldn't personally. I think that there's more benefit to not. But.
So you said you'd go with your lawyer and decision from that, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like if I were to do that, like if I were like I guess I'm speaking from the girl's perspective. Like if I were the girl to like do that, like I wouldn't have come out and said that like, hey, this happened to me. Like I would take the L and then hook up with Drake again later.
Oh,
and then get more
playing the long game
inside of me later.
That. Okay.
She's playing the long game.
All right, Tashka.
I'm just like a really secretive person in general. So yeah, if I'm like talking to someone or whatever, I'm not saying shit ever. No.
So your is burning, and you're just like, I'm just gonna accept
Like-
the burn.
Yep.
It happens sometimes.
What I get.
Awesome. And then like as he's saying, like, hey, you want to get some tacos? You're like, you know what? Right now is not the good time. I'm just gonna chill in the hotel. You go outside.
Yo, I got free Diablo sauce. Put that under my legs.
Wait, can we be honest though? Is there anybody on this cast that would actually make the attempt to even try that prior to knowing if it was Drake? Is there anybody on this cast that will
millions of dollars?
Yeah,
I would put it in my any day. I'm just kidding. No, I was joking.
Okay, I'm gonna look up the net worth of Drake. I'm gonna look up Drake's net worth, and I want to know an honest opinion of anybody on this cast that actually would just
It's
do it.
almost $1 billion. It's almost $1 billion. I promise you. It's gonna be $1 billion by the time he's
So
40.
Drake net worth, celebrity net worth is 200 million.
That's cap.
I don't care how
No
much you're
way.
worth. You got to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying though, is
That's
there
in
anybody
tracking
that actually would have, like on the cast, that actually would, guy or girl, like if you had the opportunity to get impregnated with Drake's, like would you do it? Like this is your chance to like speak up, like.
Nah.
You're true.
Because she pulled it out of the trash can too. Like that's gross.
That's grimy.
Bro,
That's
there's
called-
some
that's
like
called grimy as
like,
scummy.
it was
snot
probably, like,
rags up in
orange,
there.
too.
Ew.
Drake's a Canadian rapper. Net worth is 180.
She's like, I don't even care if it's orange. That's going in me.
I got bagged milk in that trash can. Fuck, I want that for.
And then
bagged milk inside of me.
he's deflecting it as a rumor. So how many of you think it's a rumor, and how many think it's actually real? That's the real
100%
question.
true.
100% real.
100% true.
It's gotta be true.
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 He would have
100%.
spread that. She's trying to get clout.
No,
Yep.
I think it's 100% real. He's just stupid and won't be smart enough to claim it and be like, yeah, don't try to forcibly entrap me, dumbass.
No, I think again, when you're at that stage of 180 million, you follow your lawyer's direction, and you don't want to make a scene out of it. It's already making a scene naturally on its own. You're already popular as it is. You don't need any more of that mistakes that can happen with your one miswording or coming out. I wouldn't personally come out publicly at all. I'd immediately hire like the top 10 lawyers and be like, what the hell did we do here?
If he
And then
were
they basically tell
younger,
me
I
to.
think it would be received better, but because he's older and he already has like so many like supposed scandals, like sexually, so many like people in the past, like that's probably why he's just like not even acknowledging it.
It just depends, because like that's really frowned upon, I guess, in Drake's world.
Yeah.
A lot of us are doing it naturally, you know.
But if it
and
were like a
so-
young TikTok kid, you know,
Yeah.
it would be like, oh my God, yeah. And then he'd get like a bajillion followers, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Wow.
TikTok life hack. Put Tapatio in your condoms. Shake it up.
How would you
Hashtag
come
no
out
kids.
publicly, Chris?
And Olay.
I mean, if it's good enough, you're gonna talk about it, right? So I was just saying, like, obviously, if it's bad enough, no one's gonna want to talk about it. But it's exposure at the end of the day. So like, it depends. Like, if we see an album drop within the next couple of weeks, is it really real?
True.
He's not gonna drop it.
True.
If I had to announce it publicly, I'd add everyone in my Discord, and only the real ones will be looking at all my everyone's in my Discord.
Because they don't silence that.
I never
They
look
don't
at
You know what I mean?
silence everyone.
I don't know if
Or
you're
you're
going to be
speaking my
Drake on
language.
Discord, to be honest.
Like, if they're gonna check in on me, they will check every single everyone because it's important.
The at
And if
everyone's is
someone's-
like, it's like my Twitter
Bort,
profile.
Bort,
like that's
Bort,
where I speak
your
my
community is going to listen to you no matter what. We're talking
Right.
about those who aren't bored FPS. That's your
We all
bored
are bored
FPS.
FPS.
Discord is going to be straight up you, Bill. Like, they know whatever you say is gold. The other people that don't know bored, how would you come out publicly? Publicly is not Discord.
Yeah, I guess like just it's content. I just fucking
awesome. Not bad.
I just announce it on. I'll be like, yeah, I'll just go live next day, and I'll have like some like.
You know what?
Hey
Like
guys, obscure title.
The Tapatio is good, man.
This stream is sponsored by Taco Bell.
The flaming hot Cheetos.
What's your favorite hot sauce? And then yeah.
My God. Awesome. Thank you, Chris.
All right. Well, Archie, do you have a chance to talk about it a little bit, or did everybody go?
Jesus Christ. If I was Drake, or are you talking about me?
Yeah, your decision if you were Drake, or in your personal opinion.
If I'm not Drake at that level, and I'm just on Twitch at the level I'm currently at, whatever followership or whatever viewership I'm at, not Drake, because Drake is different. Okay, guys, understand, like there's a different level of decisions you should make at that time. I'll do what Squalla did, man. Just make a hot sauce freaking song and just go hard with it and just go to the next level and just make it hot sauce in the for the next 6 months. Make it my thing.
Damn.
Okay, but in your
Hands
song, would
down.
you censor every time you said pussy or vagina?
I couldn't say it. I feel like, yeah.
Let them know.
I mean, it's an artistic choice.
The day when that comes out publicly, I won't censor it.
Just pull a Ben Shapiro. Just call it the P word. We understand what you're
Ass
talking about.
word.
Oh my God.
Wet ass P word. Hot ass P word.
Yeah. Yeah. I just go next level.
P word.
All right. Well, we all know if you are famous, put hot sauce on your condom to kill the sperm, and that's the best way to
Which
do it.
brand goes on it
hot
though?
sauce
Like which brand is
in
the best?
Cholula.
I learned something today. I didn't know that word.
We'll say Frank's Red Hot.
Cholula makes child.
The bomb.
No, the bomb. I was gonna say the bomb.
Just kidding. I was gonna say I said it for you, by the way. Yeah, no, she's got the bomb.
Oh, she's already got it.
doing
She's a
it.
pro.
I'm not
She
fucking
literally,
doing it.
Oh my
literally took
gosh.
the bomb.
She's got it right now.
And Josh Belmar didn't even react, and she's like, "This is not hot." Oh my God. I was like, "Oh my God, Justine, how is this possible?" And she's like, "Not bad.
doing
I'll
it.
do another one." I was like, "Don't do it, please." She did it again. Like,
Well, thank you for all participating tonight. I really appreciate all of you guys. We're going to do some sweet and simple outros, make them very quick, so we can have a nice little raid to the next, content creator, and then we can get to the after party and talk about what kind of hot sauces we would put on certain things. So let's go ahead and start with Justini. Go ahead and do your outro.
Let's go. Why did I want you to start? Hi, I'm Justini. It's _Justini on Twitch. Type exclamation point down bad for everything else. Cool. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Thank you, Justini. You're up next, Sport FPS.
Hey yo, sorry, I'm on mute. Hola, how you doing? Board FPS from Down Under. Thanks for having me on the show, Chris. I'm hoping that this Untitled dating show went well, and you'll hit me up this time and actually message me back. This was the Untitled dating show, right?
No, this was the Curly Bizarre Barcast 147.
Oh no. Okay, well, I had a lot of fun anyway. Yeah, Board FPS on Twitch. That's where you can find me. We stream FPS games, but also everything else in between. So,
all right, Bort. Thank you so much. Thank you for also joining us from all across the world in Australia. So that's really cool of you.
Yeah.
All right, Bort. Have some fun tonight out there in the after party, so you can talk about some raunchy shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Next up, Toshka.
Hi. Bye. Thank you for having me on again. I love you, chat. You guys keep it real. You guys keep me laughing. We're having a good time. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, Tosh. Have a wonderful night. Next up, Blue.
Baby, you already know we had a freaking wonderful night. We hung out. We talked about some hot tamale tapatio. We had a lot of fun with the homie Chris. And you know what? I'm telling you right now, we got so creamy. Oh, I love hearing it, baby. But you know what? I love you guys. It's always a blast. Love hanging out with Chris. And you know what? Next time I do this, Chris, guess what? I'm going to be halfway across the country in Indiana. Whole new setup. and it's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
But yes,
I love that.
Always a pleasure. I love you guys.
Thank you, Blue. Have a wonderful
Love you,
night.
Chris.
Next up, Moat Simulator.
Wait. Can you come back to me?
No, you're up.
Oh, good. Okay. I just want to say thank you all for being here. I had a really nice time. Please follow me on TikTok. I don't have anything else going on for me, so please just follow my content. I need validation at all times.
Relax. You're gonna start pegging soon.
I'm gonna start pegging soon, apparently.
According to TikTok, I'm now
I
pegging
would like
people.
to shout out Modi, my cousin in chat. He has a really great track on Spotify. I can't name it right now, but it's really good. Also, Soft World Squala out now. Shout out. Word.
Awesome.
Shout out
Thank you, Mo.
countdown.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Bye, Mo.
Have a wonderful night, Mo.
Thank you. You too.
All right, next up, Squala.
It was a good time talking and discussing all these wonderful topics, especially my favorite one, the hot sauce and the condom.
Oh.
That was the highlight of the night for me, truly.
I agree.
Yeah, well, you should do, you should listen to the music. You just go, you type my name in on wherever you listen to music, right there, SQWALLA. Then you just come to my stream after you listen to it and tell me if you think it sucks or not. You know, if it sucks, make fun of me. I'd love to hear that.
Where do I find it?
If you like it, anywhere the fuck you listen to music.
Awesome. So Squala on
That's it. I'm outta
Spotify.
here.
Wonderful
Yes,
night.
sir.
Thank you so
Where-
much for everything. I appreciate you.
Of course. Have fun drinking your sake, baby.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Next up, for sale.
Bro, this was a spicy podcast you had tonight.
Yeah,
it was good.
I like the spicy one.
Good topics tonight, and I think everybody kind of vibed and got along. I like it. Thanks for having me back on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
All right, for sale. We'll see you around. Have a wonderful night.
See you, man.
Thank you. All right, next up, Archie.
Interesting topics today, man. Yeah, I play New World full time. It's an MMO RPG. So if you guys see me on New World, we usually do 50 versus 50 players, where there's defense and attack. And if you tune in the middle of my stream where I'm in the middle of strategizing 50 players to hold on to an ABC point, you're probably wondering, like, hey, the Archie I met here is so different than the Archie I met there. I'm a super try hard in this video game. And we are right now winning the entire server on YS US East. And so we are clapping cheeks as much as possible. And so when you don't see me there, you might see me basically entertaining the chat. You might see me hanging out with KurlyChris and many other people. But New World is right now captivating me, and it's a lot of fun. You know, of course, New World basically flopped pretty hardcore. You all know as content creators that the game could have been even better, but next patch hopefully makes a big difference, and it has some pretty cool features that
Thank
will
you,
help
Archie.
content creators out. Thank you.
Have a wonderful night. Thank you for your help tonight, too.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Meowdalin.
Oh, it's me, little old me. Hello, my third time being on Barcast. It was a pleasure, as always. My name is Meow, or you can call me Daddy. I go live on twitch.tv/Meowdalin, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays around 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And yeah, I don't know if you liked my vibe, great. If you didn't, I don't care, but you should still come talk to me about it, and we can I don't know, maybe we can kiss. Thanks for having me on, Chris. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
All right. Next up, Marty.
Oh man, how do I follow that? I want to kiss everybody too.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know, dude. Sorry. That was my fault.
Jeez, Chris. Hi guys, I'm Martin Casaus. I am here at Martin Casaus. If you have a professional wrestling ring near you, I'll probably be wrestling in it near you. Or if I don't, let me know. I'll probably do it then. Or come check me out on my stream or the next video game, The Wrestling Code, coming out next year on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox. Come play as me. I love it every single time I get to come on here because there's so many awesome people. So I appreciate you having me on here, KurlyChris.
Yes, Marty, I'm excited for you to come back. Thank you for being a really nice guy and believing in me as well. You're super awesome. Thank you for the message. I know I didn't really respond to it, but I saw it and it made me feel better. I was just
sold me, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was going through it, but stuff like that, it makes me happier. So I appreciate you. You have my full on respect, and I'm excited to see you on future shows. Thank you for being so amazing. I've been doing this for 3 years, and you're one of the guys that you first come on, and it's just like I talk to production, and I'm like, I really like Marty because he knows how to respect the cast, and don't do anything stupid. So it's really cool. So I appreciate you, man. I really do.
Appreciate that, man. Glad to just hang out some more. TwitchCon, I hope you're there so we can hang out.
Yes, sir. I will be there. We'll be chugging a beer.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Marty. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you around. Next up, Leah.
Something.
Wait, hello, Leah. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, am I last?
No. Yes, you are last.
That's kind of crazy. I was too busy following the rest of this.
Yeah, just you and I. Leah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What are you doing Saturday?
You know what? I don't know. What are you doing Saturday?
Well, I was gonna invite you to something, but if you're busy, that's understandable.
I'm never busy.
We're doing.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. You're right. You're busy sometimes. Most of the time.
I'm a little flaky, but
you shouldn't flake out because this Saturday, which will be 3 days from now, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 1/15. So January 15, 2022 will be Kurly's Bizarre Barcast Hot for Teacher. Would you like to be on it?
I would love to be on it.
Awesome. I'm excited for that.
That sounds amazing. I love the themed barcasts. Not that I was bummed to be on one that wasn't themed, but I was like, damn it.
You know what, Leah? You've been phenomenal in the cast. You're extremely supportive. I accidentally canceled the hot tub barcast because of my living situation, and then you came in. You're in chat like every single week, and you're supportive. So we would love to have you on the show more.
Oh, thank you. I like you. Even if I'm just watching it, I like to be here.
Well, we like when you're on it, so I like to hang out with you. So, Leah, go ahead and tell everybody who you are, where they can find you.
Leah _Ayami hot tub. That's if you're okay with me running it down on League. I also do that sometimes. That's about it. I'm pretty lit, so you're gonna have to throw me into the after party before Bort leaves. I'm not done with that accent yet.
I bet. Me too. So have a beautiful night, Leah. Thank you for being here.
You too. Thank you. I'll see you Saturday.
All right. I'll see you Saturday too. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and talk a little second here before we pull in the raid. I just want to say thank you all for everyone that was participating tonight. I had a wonderful time. This is Kurly Bizarre Barcast 147. We will see you Saturday. Make sure you join the YouTube channel for KurlyChris. KurlyChris on everything. Have a beautiful night, and we'll see you this Saturday. Love you guys.